I wish. I know. Look at the barbecue that I sent you, man, because I sent you some really good barbecue.
No, I didn't get your barbecue.
I didn't do
Uh,
nothing.
Why? What did you do?
My brother, well, I didn't do shit. My brother threw some hamburgers and some links on the grill, and I went and got it, and that was about it.
Let me see if this song is any good.
Time to get up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. The world is waiting on you. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on. Get up out that bed now. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You got a lot of greatness to offer this world today. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, no time for waiting now. Let's get it. Come on. It's a new day. Get up and get ready to go out in the world. Ain't no stopping you. So much greatness that lives in you. Go after every dream you make. Believe in yourself, have a little faith. You're powerful, unstoppable. Your destiny away. Wake up to a world of possible. Wake up where your dreams are reachable. Wake up, let the greatness in you unfold. Wake up. There's a whole world to explore. Wake up. Your tomorrow's an open door. Wake up. Just believe and it's all yours. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You gotta wake up. Wake up. Oh, wake up.
I feel good, we unstoppable.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, fantasize of green grass and blue skies. From sunset till sunrise. Now when you open up your eyes, keep it on the prize. You'd be surprised when you visualize. If it was truly meant for you, you'll get the signs. Through all the lows, sleepless nights. Every day you wake up,
now today's the day to put fear behind you. Uncage the brave that's deep down inside you. There's nothing you can't achieve. Set it in your mind and believe. You're powerful, unstoppable. Your destiny awaits to a world of possible. Wake up, all your dreams are reachable. Wake up, watch the greatness in you unfold. Wake up, wake up, wake up. There's a whole world to explore. Wake up, your tomorrow's an open door. Wake up, just believe and it's all yours. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You can do it, come on and let's go.
Good morning, Jeff.
You're moving too slow. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. Come on and let's go. Come on and let's go. Come on and let's go.
So fast, right?
We gotta get on up out of here. We gotta get busy, baby. We gotta get busy. You got work to do. Wake up. Your life depends on you. Wake up. Oh yeah, yeah. Wake up. Yeah, yeah. Wake up. Yeah, yeah. Wake up. Time to get up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Nice song, man. Who is that?
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up. Get up out that bed now. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. You got a lot of greatness to offer this world today. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Come on. No time for waiting now. Let's get it. Come on.
Good morning, Vertical. Wake up, Fred. You got a lot of greatness to offer the world.
Better know it, buddy.
We're going to play that song on Kings in the Morning. I'll see what Ali and everybody got to say about it. Good morning, Toy.
I think it's a nice track, man. Who was that?
What's his name sent this to me? Chuck Lounge.
Okay.
I like it.
Nice song.
Richie, you better get everything you got to say out before Ali get here.
You ain't lying. It's gonna be shut.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, darling.
Fred, why you got on your star glasses today?
Because this motherfucking man, I lost another tree last night.
Another tree.
Dre Vernicle said you're looking pretty on this morning.
Another tree, bro.
Pretty. I don't want to look pretty. I want to look handsome.
I lost another fucking tree.
What you mean you lost a tree?
Yusuf told me that one.
See right there? And then remember I lost this one here earlier. It's all fucked up back here.
What are you doing? What are you doing to those trees, Brad?
No, they blowing down with the tornadoes. It just whipped these motherfuckers up.
Oh.
You know, because of the freeze. Remember, we had a freeze last year, and they're dead, but they're coming back. And I've been trying to hold on to them. When
Good
the
morning,
tornadoes
Beckman.
we had tornadoes and shit come in last night. Blew all
I
this
saw
shit.
I saw that. Wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
thanks for checking on me, John. You one of the ones that called and actually checked on me.
That's right.
Thank you and Donna for everything.
Instead of a white man giver, I'm a white man lover.
Good morning.
Black man
You love white man. You love white man.
You love white man.
A white man lover.
Good morning, Shirley Brown.
Shirley Brown, good morning, sweetness.
I can't seem to
Glad
get
to see
you
our
off
brother Vernon.
my mind.
Do you ever play any white musicians?
The love you bring to me is like a guide.
I thought this was an equal opportunity show.
This is a white woman singing.
Mm-hmm.
People else though.
To find my way.
Hey, you know what I watched last night on CNN? The Luther Vandross story.
I want to stay. I'm falling.
The white woman is singing this song, Beckman. The white woman, you're going to hear white woman next.
No, I don't believe
So, yeah,
you.
we play white music.
I don't believe you.
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning, Domingo.
Tit to tit.
What do you think people else wear? He sounds like
People Asco's Italian.
Italians ain't white, huh?
There's a white woman right here, John.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
And I've been so afraid to give my heart away
I can tell my white women.
until I came into
There's
you.
mommy.
You brought me love
Now I want you to play some corny music.
and so much more. Now I don't know what I would do.
Good morning, Timothy. Living.
If I didn't have
Good morning, Momo.
someone like you. That's why I'm falling.
My baby. My baby.
Falling.
This is white.
For your love. I love the way you light up so blue. No matter what you do, you know that I am falling for you.
Girl, I love you more and more with time. Oh, baby.
You know I'm gonna
Hey, Landry, good morning.
make you mine.
You know I'm ready, babe. That is why I'm falling in your eyes.
I'm falling.
Don't close your eyes, Drake.
Falling, baby, in your eyes. The way you smile.
Beckman, that's the white woman that's singing right there. So I play music. I just play music. She sound, yeah, she's bad. She's a bad girl. She can actually sound like she can actually do Adele. She sings so good she can do Adele stuff. Yeah, you can't be fucking around doing Adele. Well, everybody, good morning, good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song for you. Good morning, good morning. I'd like to say good morning with a song or two. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, a wonderful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Kings in the Morning listeners, would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Brother Reverend Ali. Would you be my neighbor? Good morning, Jelena.
You know, I've been thinking about it, man. You know, I'm gonna move on in there, run out all them goddamn gizzards you got in the back of your garage.
Good morning, Larry Craig. I'm glad to see you doing better, brother. Good morning, Dr. Dre. Would you be my neighbor?
I'm gonna be your neighbor, Jay. Let's make it do what it do.
Good morning, Fred. Would you be my neighbor?
Hell no, it's too much weird shit going on over there. No.
Coming.
Good morning.
White folks in and out of there, all that loud ass music, and it smell like shit over there. Something ain't right. Stay away. Mama and Daddy say stay away from around over there. That J. King, that man from Sacramento been calling in. What do he want? Oh, puppy.
Good morning, John Beckman. Will you be my neighbor? Is Beckman gone?
He's looking for you. Back it up, nigga.
No, he's here. He's
Shut
on
up,
mute.
Nikki. Ollie, get that ass.
No, I asked her if John Beckman was here.
I'm here. All right.
Would you be my neighbor, John?
All right, I guess so.
Every time a cracker move into the neighborhood, they fuck it all up.
I'm not thrilled about it, but okay.
Jeff Carlin said John's getting a beer. Jeff Carlin was at Monaco. Jeff Carlin was at Monaco Race Speedway. Formula One, I think. Jeff, was that the Formula One race?
Uh-huh. Well, no, JJ, no, because the Indianapolis 500 was Sunday.
Not the Indianapolis 500, Monaco.
I know, but it's
John ain't gonna let him outdo him.
Exactly. That's what the problem is.
I'm not gonna let Jeff Carlin put one up on him. Even Jeff, John, I ain't never seen you in no boats cruising around Rome. What the fuck, dude?
I've never been on a cruise.
No, just cruising around Rome in a little fucking boat, motherfucker.
I got that here at the Venetian. If I want to go on a boat, I go to the Venetian.
First of all, Jeff Carlin was at the Monte Carlo, the Grand Prix Formula One race. Like I said.
Wow.
Yeah. That's because he's the yes man. Somebody offered him tickets and he said yes.
How you know he doesn't pay for it? Somebody
he got more money than John. That motherfucker got more money than John. I'm gonna drop you, John.
I'm gonna tell you how you know Jeff got more money than John.
Yeah, go after Jeff. Get off my ass.
Jeff is a trust fund baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when your daddy leave you money that you get every month, right, for the rest of your life.
You got
Jeff got, and so that's why Jeff. Man. I'm not going to even tell you guys how much the cruise was because it's an expensive cruise. It ain't one of those $1,000, $4,000 cruise.
Did you see the video he posted? He posted a video of the butler serving him dinner in his suite.
Right. Well, don't get mad, John. You sound hateful. Good morning,
Don't
Sharon.
hate,
Good morning, Cal Williams. You sound very You know what? I'm gonna tell you something though. Don't get mad at John. That is par for the course for the white man. Remember the time the white man gave the Indians certain states, right? They gave it to them. The Indians started doing so good in those states. White man got mad and took the shit back, and then gave them what they wanted them to have. White man cold-blooded. White man so cold-blooded that he then gave the Indians the worst of the land, right?
I was going to say city land.
And gave them the worst of the land only to find out that it had minerals under it like oil and ore and stuff like that. And then they started marrying the natives or the Indians that they called them. They started marrying them and then giving them too much sugar, giving them diabetes, killing them, blowing up their houses and shit like that,
Damn.
and ended up with the shit. They don't go.
And John didn't do that. John didn't have shit to do with that. Now I'm coming to John's defense.
Right, Fred. I didn't have shit to do with that.
Fred,
Look,
John had
my sister, his wife, Donna Beckman, ordered me what kind of van is that, John?
A
A
Sprinter.
Sprinter van, Mercedes.
Sprinter.
The whole
Springer.
time, a Springer. I don't even know how to use the name, but he got me
Sprinter.
lined up with a Springer in Las Vegas for the next 7 days when I get there. Now, he's not one of those with the kind that you're talking about. Puerto Rican.
Hey,
No,
hey,
Puerto
King,
Rican,
let me
Puerto
say,
Rican, Pablo, Kunta, whatever his name
Call
is.
me whatever you want to, Fred. You know what I know this, Fred? Whenever your teeth are in your mouth, you're very mean to me.
All I Jay, all I know is I'm up to date on all my swag mailed out to everybody. So get off my ass about not giving.
Please do. Damn. That's my friend.
And when Fred comes out, he's going to get more.
Everything, bro. Leave him alone. John
So
takes,
Fred,
Jeff
Fred,
takes
so
his
you,
ass off
I'm gonna tell you who Fred
Raw.
is. Let me tell you guys who Fred is. On the plantation, everybody
How you
getting their
guys
ass
doing?
whooped, right?
Yes,
Fred is
Bob.
the one slave that don't get a whooping because he telling on everybody all the time.
Everybody. All y'all. Have a good day, buddy.
And then he coming out to where we at, and everybody mad at him. And then Fred say, "What y'all mad at? Y'all know I'm two-faced it."
You have to add the ED onto that.
I have to go inside one of the neighbor kiddos is outside. And I see him at school, but I have to come in here and I can fool with you rickets.
John Beckman.
Y'all know what a ricket is?
Good morning,
Y'all know what a
Kenny
ricket is, Jay? Can I talk shit before you read stories and go into
No,
your shit?
Mo Moon said, "No, you're not. I still haven't gotten my swag, Beckman."
I don't have women's swag.
And plus, he don't have baby swag. You know, he don't have newborn swag. You know, she ain't but this big. You know,
Does she have a newborn?
King John Beckman still has tens of millions of unspent dollars from casino clients.
John know he got some
I
chips.
wish I did, Keone. I wish
You know,
I did, buddy.
motherfucking well, everybody that worked at the casino then pocketed a few chips and took them home, especially after a storm.
I'm not
You got
that
them
rich.
chips. You got change out of the goddamn waterfall, John. Stop fucking around.
Jeff
Actually-
Carlin said, "Wait, I object. I've been waiting on my front porch, waiting for my hoodie for 1.5 years now from Truck U. Jay, my next birthday is coming, and I still haven't gotten my hoodie from John."
Well,
Good
who the
morning,
fuck
sir.
is that?
I'm Jeff Carlin. Good morning, Six Eyes.
You know
That's
what,
Jeff Carlin.
Carlin, I'm going to send you a hoodie if you send me $200. That's how it goes with you, yes, man.
Why you be hating on Jeff?
Because I can.
Jeff Carlin just sent me something, John. Jeff Carlin said, if you don't send him his swag, you're going to get married again, and this is the lady you're going to be married to.
Oh, boy.
God, that front booty. Ugly as hell. That look like OAJ.
I'm going to call Jefferoni TFB from now on.
This is who John gonna fit.
That face like OAJ like a motherfucker.
All right, TFB. OAJ and TFB. Trust fund baby.
Good morning, Deborah.
That'll be a murder. It'll be a murder in my house with that motherfucker in there.
That's right.
Imagine living with Jefferoni, gets all that money and he doesn't share with you. Isn't that a sin?
Well, no, I mean, look, he shared with his wife. Him and his wife are on the cruise.
Yeah,
Who
well.
supposed to share with? What else he supposed to share with?
All of us.
No, he don't.
Well, except for you, Dre, because he's not into transgenders. He told me that.
Whatever. What up, Bernard?
Nothing. John been tripping ever since Jay picked him as the
vice president.
I know. Yup. You still ain't left that shit down.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can you imagine, John? Good morning, Dale Burney. Good morning, Nakia George. Can you imagine John Beckman being my vice president? I get sick. John Beckman's in charge. Next thing you know, that's little baby. Now you got little baby Trump.
No.
That motherfucker would be Trump.
Yeah, he'll be LBT. Little baby
How sick
Trump.
are you though? How sick are you though when I take over?
Well,
is it
wouldn't.
Temporary
That's why,
or permanent?
You wouldn't take over. That's why Jeff. That's why Jeff.
Assassination if your ass took over.
Oh boy.
I have to come in and take care of
What would you do to him?
I got a few pieces. I got a nice few pieces of heat over here. I'll take care.
Who's this talking? Because I'm not on camera.
Well, you should be on camera, dumbass.
I'm walking the dog.
Well, it's not like a personal problem to me.
An elementary school class goes on a field trip to the police station. The officer points to the 10 most wanted list and tells them that these are the most wanted fugitives in the United States. The little boy says, "He's the most wanted in the United States?" The officer says, "Yes." The little boy says, "Why didn't you just keep him when you took his picture?"
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So, eventually I am going to stop doing all the work I do. And I'm just going to concentrate on a few things. One of the things that I'm really going to concentrate on is creating a creative economy in Sacramento for musicians and artists and people that are artistic. And so that's why I'm doing the Greater Sacramento Urban Music Awards. I'm going to create a arts society here in Sacramento, and I'm going to make it where if you are an artist and you live in the area, that you can get scholarships for your work. Nice. I want the scholarships to range anywhere from $2,500 to $25,000. I'll start the fund off. I'll put $100,000 in, then I'll get other people to put money in.
I'll definitely put money in on that one.
And
that's what I always wanted to do.
And eventually,
no, it wasn't. This nigga here, man. Talk about that's all he wanted to do, Jay.
I ain't talking to you, man.
Yeah, I'm talking to you though. That nigga said, "Yeah, Jay, you right." Hey, man.
Jay, do I qualify as an artist?
Huh?
With my comedy skits and all my background, do I qualify as an artist?
You qualify as an artist, but you have to put a proposal together what you want to do, why you want the money, and what you want to do, and then there'll be a board of us that will determine whether you get the money or not. Anyway. So I'm doing the Greater Sacramento Urban Music Awards. It starts this year. But now I think I'm going to I'm going to open up a venue. I'm going to create a venue called The House. I'm going to right now I'm looking at property houses with 3 to 5 acres on them, so that artists can come to the house to do their shows. So if you would be able to create a show for as few as 24 people, as much as 2,000 people, and but it would also be an event center. So if somebody wanted to do a bar mitzvah, somebody wanted to do a wedding, all that stuff. But the house is going to all happen at the house, and it's a whole concept that I'm working on now. So eventually I'm not going to tour anymore. I'm just going to do this kind of work until and just build the foundation of it, make it a nonprofit, and find a director, somebody to run it, and then eventually I won't be anywhere. I won't be out in public at all. Good morning, Chief.
Are you?
Good morning, everybody.
What's up, Chief?
AKA Little Shaq. Sometimes Chief got a little Shaq on him. Sometimes he got a little Vander on him.
You got a lot of Vander on him, though. Like just like fucking
Vander on him all day. Look like his ears been bit off.
He could be Vander. He's either Evander O'Neal or Shaq Holyfield.
You said Evander O'Neal.
My man said Shaq Holyfield.
Or Shaq Holyfield.
I'm coming in that motherfucker. I'm coming in that motherfucker like I'm Rick James, bitch. Coming in that motherfucker full blade, nigga. I'm coming in there.
That's a good
Like
look.
Rick James, bitch. You know the fuck I am? I'm Rick James, nigga. Wait, check it. I want my motherfucking $2,500, nigga. Where that nigga at?
Cold-blooded.
Fred, I'm not calling you retarded, and I'm not gonna let anybody else call you that.
You don't call me.
I'm just saying, you're not retarded. Shit. Just because you act like that don't mean you retarded.
I'm creative. Get on with your show, man. Get on with your show. I don't want you telling me that I don't bring that to the show, but you want to sit that white boy up in front of us all day. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
J King, it's me, it's Fred Teeth.
They out.
I don't know if you know this, but whenever I'm not in Fred's mouth, he really talks bad to you. And I want to tell you that we try to stay in his mouth as much as possible because, we fight against some of the things he's thinking. And so lately, I don't know what happened. I don't know, because me and the gums and the tongue and the throat, we all get along. We like each other.
And the tonsils.
I think I have more power than them, and so they don't know how to control him. And I just want you to know that they don't like when he's saying those nasty words. And I don't think that's his gums doing that. I think his mind take over, and his mind control the gums. Mm-hmm. I control everything, and I just want you to know that as his teeth and his dentures. We appreciate Kings in the Morning, and we appreciate all the hosts and how you guys take up for us. And just ask him, would he please clean the denture water? Sometimes he tortures us.
You stupid motherfucker, and now you keep on, nigga. I'm gonna tell you the secret, bitch. You keep on fucking around. Now move on. Now I told you, fuck ass. Move on now.
They just want you to clean the denture water. Good morning, Big Charles.
Hey, Teeth, how often does Fred submerge you into water?
204-4449.
Well, we don't mind being in the water. We like being in the water because that's what keeps us clean. It's just that it's the same old dirty water that he keeps us.
You're gonna keep fucking around. You're gonna keep fucking around. Okay, move on with your show now. You spend too much money for this shit to be just keep fucking with me, man.
You just don't like the dirty water, Teeth?
What you say?
That's John Beckman that's messing with you. Yep. John Beckman won't let you go.
You want to ass whooping?
John, I've been real cordial and nice to you and Donna. Don't start when we do this shit, starting that white boy shit now. He's setting you up to fail.
I never set him up. He jumped in. I didn't tell him to jump in. That's him jumping on his own.
You gave him a little whistle.
I just think it's very interesting when the Teeth can talk.
Well, motherfucker, your wife found you behind goddamn 7-Eleven on fucking meth and put them teeth in your mouth. Fuck boy. Stop it. I've been nice to you.
All right.
For the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
I've enjoyed our conversations every night before we go to bed. They've been
No,
nice.
not me and you. You got me mixed up with Jay King.
How many of you guys watched? Good morning, Daphne. How many of you guys watched the game yesterday between Minnesota and Oklahoma?
No.
Yep. While I fell asleep.
So
I
Minnesota needed that game. Good morning, Larry Brooks. They needed that game. They had to win that game. It's over with. Good morning, Barbara. It's over with. Oklahoma. So it's going to be. So if New York wins today, good morning, Christy Graham. Good morning, Tanya Jennings. If New York wins today, I think New York will beat. I think New York will beat Indiana at home in 7 games. If they win today, Ali, they have to win today.
You sound like
they're in Indiana today, right?
Yeah, if they lose today, you're going to see Indiana and Oklahoma for the NBA championship.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Write that down, Snicky Poo. Write that down. Write that down.
No, so I'm saying no.
No.
Well, let me say this.
Minnesota got beat.
Let me say this to you, Dre. Anybody following you is the same people that when you say, "Man, look at that girl, beautiful eyes," they looking at that girl, beautiful eyes too.
Who's that girl?
And I'm saying,
around here following.
if you said that to me, you said, "Look at that girl, beautiful." I'm saying, nope.
You talking about that nigga looking, but that nigga running around here looking
But I
straight.
bet you didn't know she had transgender eyes.
I love you.
And at the end of the show, this motherfucker. And by the way, Dre's not gay. Man, that's some fucked up shit. Talking about you all goddamn day, the whole show.
Nope, he's not.
And at the end of the show, and Dre's not gay.
Dre's not gay. Dre made a mistake. He made a mistake a few times with transgender girls, but he thought they were girls.
Why you keep saying a few times?
Because you did it a few times.
Once.
No, twice. That we know about. So the rule is this. The rule is this, Dre. If somebody tell you about something they've done twice, there's a good possibility they've done it 4 to 8 times, if not more.
At least 3 times the trans.
He's once, twice, 3 times trans lover.
And I love you.
Yes, it once. Twice. 3 times
trans lover.
And I love you.
I love you. I look.
Shake your ass, shake your ass, shake your ass. Back it up, back it up.
Love, I look at your butt and it's nice. Your mustache, your beard, and your mustache.
You gonna make him do like on the Jenny Jones show when that motherfucker hung himself. That motherfucker, you can't just go fucking with your transvestite gay boys and them motherfucking homosexuals and think they ain't gonna hang themselves. You gonna get a phone call, Jay? That boy named Dre, man, did you hear about Dre? He hung himself in the closet.
Why not put that bullshit out there, man?
We're gonna be at the funeral. I'll be like,
that ain't cool.
I'll be like, man. Man, I told him. I said, Dre, man, I said, dude, you're not gay.
Wake up, Dre. Wake up, Dre.
You just been fooled a few times, but it ain't your fault.
Dre. We used to lay on the couch and read the Bible together. Wake up, Dre. I need the keys to my car, Dre. Dre, wake up, Dre.
I've been doing a swing your club a few times in my young heyday because it's not true. I've been doing a swing your club at a few times in my young heyday because I pick up money from my friend who's a stripper, but just to go because I want to. No. What does that mean, Christy Graham? What are you talking about?
Christy Graham is basically trying to tell you she been selling that coochie back in the day.
Coming out. Yeah. That motherfucker coming out. Coming out. Yeah. You done touched the nerve. You done touched the nerve.
Morning, Sheldon Vicks. Coochie seller. Coochie seller.
They can't keep the real shop.
Fella coochie.
John got hot. Look at that.
She might be celibate.
John got hot and sweaty. Look.
Yeah, we're having a heat warning today.
No, motherfucker, you didn't get horny.
Your ass ain't got
You didn't got horny. You horny toe. Look at it. Look at it, Jack.
Who?
He might be celibate.
Yeah. That's the heat warning. He didn't got hot. Look at it.
Who is that? You guys looking at? Who are you guys? Who? I can't see it. You guys talking about John Beckman?
Yeah. Once he was talking about booty boys and all that shit. Look at him. He done got hot than a motherfucker.
It's not true. I've been doing a swinging club.
Go ahead, man. Shit.
No,
John, you should have left your beard, man. You looked better with the hair on your face.
Them boys told him that hair was rough.
Yeah.
My wife was gonna kick me out if I didn't.
Them boys.
Them boys. They said that facial hair was too rough, huh, John?
You guys getting your ice cream? Okay.
You want me to help you out? No. Yes. You need some help, I'll help you out. Can you turn that fan on?
Tell Val we said hello. Tell her I said hello.
Now she know you said hello. She be listening to everything that nigga be talking about on the phone.
Yes,
he can't get on the phone without her like this.
Hey, honey, we don't have women's truck use.
He is. I wear drawers around this motherfucker. You understand me? With rough for sure. That's my sweetheart. That's my black
lady on the
queen
that wants some.
That's hey, John. Now you remember you told us don't bring up Miss Beckman. She's off limits, guys. She's off limits.
Only loves Fred.
I'm going to do the daily word, brother, and we're going to start this show. The daily word on Tuesday, May 27th, 2025 is world peace. WORLD PEACE. Peace
Would you like a piece?
Begins with me. I envision a world of harmony and peace where everyone is accepted and valued. I imagine a harmonious human family caring for one another. I visualize unity replacing conflicts, nations coming together and finding solutions to the world problems. Peace begins in my mind and heart. I am a presence of peace, radiating light and love to all corners of the world. I am mindful of my thoughts, words, and actions and release my judgments and resentments. In my inner sanctuary of prayer, I listen for the still small voice within as I imagine myself in the presence of the divine. My faith is strong, and I continue to deepen in understanding and compassion. I sow peace wherever I am. Today's Bible verse is Leviticus 26:6. And I will grant peace in the land, and you shall lie down, and no one shall make you afraid. Brother Reverend Ali, what is the word of the day?
OG, the word of the day is sweetener, spelled SWEETENER. And the definition for sweetener is a substance used for sweetening food or drinks or boys or girls. Let me see if I can use that. I went to the club and I was at the bar and I saw Dre getting a sweetener. Sweetener.
Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know it is Dr. Dre? Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know that is Dr. Dre? Sweet thing.
Boo! Boo!
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't want 50 Cent on your case. Okay.
Well, quit telling that motherfucker I'm trans. I like trans.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about P. Diddy.
Oh, okay.
Dre Combs. Oh, y'all stupid.
50 Cent has claimed that he thinks Diddy will be found guilty and sentenced to 20 years in prison. Offering his latest opinion on Diddy's sex trafficking trial, 50 is not optimistic his longtime foe will be coming home a free man anytime soon. Alongside an AI image of the Bad Boy Records founder showing him with graying hair, 50 wrote, "What's the spread on this? I got Diddy doing 20. His friends just got the fuck away from him. Shaking my head. Bad boy, dangerous." 50 has been sending jabs at Diddy ever since he was first accused of sexual assault by Cassie in November of 2023. But he stepped up the frequency of his posts earlier this month. During the trial, another lawsuit has been filed by a woman accusing the record executive of rape. The anonymous woman claims that Diddy raped her at a Manhattan apartment in 2001, and in the filing, she graphically describes his alleged penis. The filing states Diddy began pulling out his erect, bare-skinned penis, which appeared to be the length and girth of a large Tootsie Roll. She also described his...
What's a large Tootsie Roll?
Man, a large Tootsie Roll.
So, and a large Tootsie Roll is about like that.
Boy.
Where you find him at, Pop?
Then the filings, she also describes his penis as an itty bitty. 50 could not help himself from commenting on the lawsuit. On Instagram, he posted a screenshot from the filing and commented, "Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Roll to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, to the back. Now slide, laugh out loud." That's why he in the corner masturbating. 50 also joked about his longtime rival getting sentenced to death. While the Bad Boy Record founder cannot actually receive a death sentence if found guilty, 50 made the jibe following Cassie's testimony against her former boyfriend. 50 was mainly reacting to Cassie saying that James Cruz was never her real manager, as Diddy had to sign off on all decisions. Posting a screenshot on Instagram of Cassie's claim that Cruz was managing her with one hand tied behind his back, 50 wrote, "Diddy might get the chair after Cruz hit the stand." Cruz previously claimed he was involved in managing 50, something the G-Unit boss denied. So, good morning, Francis. So, the last thing you want is for Diddy to be on, to be on your radar. Because when he on your radar, he petty. Diddy ain't.
Yep.
You know how you got Superman, like in the world of anti-heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy would be B-man, super petty.
Hey Jay, if you think if Diddy goes to prison, will he have to be sequestered by himself, or will he be in a general pop?
He will probably be by himself first, but they will eventually put him in general population.
Yeah, he can request PC, but PC also have other PCs. So he'll,
What does PC mean?
Protective custody.
Custody.
Yeah, so nobody wants to do that to themselves. He'll move around. He got money. He can float.
Right.
Okay, I want to play something for you guys. This was on the Breakfast Club. And this young lady came on the Breakfast Club, and I just want to play it, and then I want us to discuss it. I want to see where you guys sit with this.
I think that's why my father was in the military. He was a mechanic. He was a bus driver. He was a police officer. So he was exceptional. Your father was exceptional. My mother worked at Guardian Life Insurance. I'm the first person in my family to go to college, the first person to graduate from college, and my parents put me through college. So I don't look at them as mediocre. I don't look at them as average. They are exceptional, and they did what they do to get.
What you said is so different than what I'm talking about.
I am the same with them, and I am the same.
That is just not intellectually honest.
And the difference is what you said is, oh, you want to encourage and you want to do this. I do the same thing without putting people down.
I'm not putting people down. I'm being very honest.
You are, and people have been saying, I don't think you're listening. Like, as much as you talk, you're not listening to what people are saying.
Listening. I'm not bothered by that, though. I'm not going to be shamed.
And they have opinions. Just like you have your opinion, you can't talk over people and not let people talk.
But you're also interrupting me, Envy.
I was talking. You keep talking to me. I let you speak, and then I just started talking.
You got it.
I just started talking. I let you speak, and I waited quiet, and I started talking. You heard something that you didn't like, and you cut me off.
Because once you start being intellectually dishonest.
There we go. Now the Envy, go ahead. Let's keep it. If I give somebody the platform to speak, and I let you speak, then I speak. And you have to listen just like I listen. Just like with Weezy and Mandy, when they speak, I listen. It doesn't matter that we don't agree or disagree. We can have a conversation, but we got to respect each other in this conversation.
I agree.
I think that
part of that respect is being honest.
Yeah, I think the conversation is healthy. If you listen to the whole Ayanla interview, I get a better sense of what you're trying to say. But the doubling down is what threw me completely off.
What threw you off about it?
It did sound like you was shitting on the working class.
I'm not shitting on the working class.
And if you weren't, I think you need to make that very clear.
Well, I've tried to make it clear with 3 different examples. I think y'all don't want to hear it, and that's okay, Envy. It's okay. It's like you said. It's okay to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we can argue semantics back, because that's really, at this point, this is an argument around semantics. This is not around intention. This is not around feelings. Because we talked about the data, we've gone to the dictionary to define the words. Now it is, I heard what you said, but this is how it made me feel.
So what is Ebony K. Williams trying to say?
I am saying plainly, Charlamagne, that I believe in maximizing skill sets for Black Americans. I believe in ownership, entrepreneurship, and multiple streams of income as a way to our liberation as Black people who were brought here in chattel some 16, 19 year. And if that makes you feel a way, maybe it's time to do something about it. That's all. And many people are. So when Envy talks about this example of his father being in law enforcement and being a business owner and doing 3-4 things on top of that, that is no nowhere near mediocrity. That is called exceptionalism. That is called a black man availing himself to his highest calling and skill set. He talks about his mother and what she did. That is not mediocrity. By the way, there's nothing wrong with mediocrity. By definition, it's not bad nor good, it's mediocre. It is typical and it is regular. But if you are looking for me, if anybody is looking for me to put out a permission slip for people that look like me and come from where I come from, which is the diaspora, around average is good enough, medium is okay, just do enough to get by. No, I'm not going to make that soft place for you to land.
So you got okay. So this was on the Envy show, the Charlemagne and Envy show, and this was a black woman who was saying that mediocre isn't good enough, average isn't good enough, accepting C's and D's on your report card isn't good enough. And while we can talk about the systemic things that have taken place in this country, there's still some responsibility by us in our community to reach higher heights, and that we have to put the onus on us to reach those heights. And when we don't, when we mediocrity, when we allow average, to be the measuring stick because of the things that happened in the past and things that are even happening today, that we become our own worst enemy. So I would like each of you to tell me your take on it. John Beckman, I want to get the white man's take on it too. So I want to hear what you have to say.
It doesn't concern me, so I have no comment. Carry on.
You part of this matter.
No.
Okay, so who wants to start first?
I'll start first. I absolutely agree. We do have to hold a higher standard. And it's really weird that not weird, but me and Kente just had the same conversation yesterday. It wasn't about education. I was speaking more on conduct. Our conduct in the community has to be changed, and including, of course, our education and higher standards in that. But I think we have to work on our conduct too. We just had that conversation yesterday, me and Kente.
Anybody, Dre? When you're listening to it, what do you have to say?
It's funny because I'm trying to understand where their argument was, because what she was saying and what Bernard just said, yeah, that of course I think it should be held to we should hold ourselves to a higher standard. But it sounded like she was disagreeing or had a argument with old boy, because he was saying he came from a different lifestyle where everybody basically did what she said we all should do. So I don't understand.
Well, he was saying that she was shitting on people because she was saying that you can't be mediocre. And another part, one of them said, "Well, I got C's and D's." And
what's wrong with being mediocre, for crying out loud? Not everybody can be exceptional.
Well, that's not true. Everybody can be exceptional.
Well,
not everybody's
not.
Because some people are lazy than a motherfucker. And I'm not saying that about you, John.
Well, I know I'm not lazy. I worked hard my whole life.
Well,
So when that person said they got C's,
you didn't work hard enough because you were an exceptional golfer, and instead of taking that talent and maximizing it, you are.
Well, I went into the casino business.
Yeah, you try to be a Mac. You just Mac. That's what I'm saying. You drinking.
No,
and
I was
having
at a point
time.
in my life where I had to follow the money because I didn't have money.
I think the problem with people is that they procrastinate and they might have a great idea.
Well, some people call you a mediocre white man. You got all opportunity and you ain't taking advantage of it.
He procrastinated. That's what he did.
When he said that when he said he received C's and D's, my comment to him would have been, well, you don't know where you would have been if you would have went to a higher standard. You could be farther than where you are now. You know.
I think her point is this. If we really want our communities, if we're looking at us just on a community basis from a diaspora standpoint, right?
What does diaspora even mean?
It should
I don't
be.
even know.
I'm gonna give you the
again because your ass was a C student. See, you should have pushed
No,
to be a better
I've
student.
heard that word before, but I don't know what it means.
You don't know what it means. Come on, man.
I'm an average white guy. I form the average white band.
You're not the average white band. You don't have enough rhythm.
You're the average white man. The motherfuckers is
Let me.
funky.
Can I jump in for a minute, guys? If you don't mind.
Yes.
So look, I understand everybody have this agenda where everybody wants to push people to higher heights. I get her point with that. You know, I understand that. But we have to understand that everybody has a certain skill in life. Your skill might not be able to be an architect or be able to write laws or be a surgeon because your hands are not steady enough. But we have to understand what each individual skill is. But we don't take time to understand the skill of the individual, and we're too busy downgrading them because they want to reach higher heights. And that might not.
Who was that speaking? Is that Big Charles?
Yeah,
That's Big Charles.
That's the Big Charles. That's the best your mic has, man. I mean, just your mic alone, that went from mediocre to outstanding.
And he's articulating
Good
as
morning,
well.
Jana Marie. And you, yeah. So let me say this to you. So this is where I think people miss the point, and where people get off the beaten path. It's not about what you do. It's not about whether you have a skill set that takes a skill that is an educated or learned kind of skill, you know, where you're a doctor or a lawyer. But it is whatever you are doing that you don't become mediocre at it. So if you are going to be a truck driver, that you're at the top of you're at the top of that. And then you take whatever it is that you made as a truck driver and maybe you buy a home. So buying a home adds to your overall wealth factor. And there are people with money that aren't very bright. We have a president that has money, but there's nothing bright about him. There's nothing smart about the president. He comes from money. So it's
Joe
easy
Biden was
for
brighter.
somebody. No, he's another white man that come from money, that had the ability to take the privilege of being white and being able to do things that other people in the country can't do because they're not white.
Exactly.
So I don't think that she was talking about what you do for a living or who you are. She's talking about the things that you accumulate so that you can pass from one generation to the next. And I agree with her. I agree that we allow mediocrity to live in our communities. So instead of us saying, you know, even if you rent the house, take care of it because it's part of our overall community. Even if you have an issue, with somebody, it doesn't have to blow all the way up. I always tell people it's only a problem when you make it one. It's only an issue when you make it one. Some things just don't work out. They don't work out. You just move on. Didn't work out. The only time something not working out becomes the issue is when the two people or the people involved make it an issue when it don't work out. But it not working out don't mean nothing. If it don't work out and you walk away and nobody ever says anything, it don't mean nothing. Look at our communities. look at our communities and tell me that you believe successful people are breaking their neck to get back in the community. That they just want to live in black communities. Tell me that. I want somebody to tell me that successful black people are breaking their necks to get back in black communities because they feel safe.
I'm not gonna take you that.
You can't because it's not true.
Right.
With matter of fact, that's right. We move out of our communities, or what we deem our communities. Why are those our communities? Why do ours have to be the poorest, the worst? I want to live around people that think like I think, that believe what I believe, that want the kind of comfort and peace that I want. Go ahead.
You say that. There's a story about a black guy who was getting a home invasion, and he wound up shooting the 3 teens. And the 3 teens' parents now want to press a charge against him because they feel like he shouldn't have to shoot him. You know, we have to start understanding that we have to start taking responsibility, like what you're about to say, what happens in our communities. You know, we start doing that, and we start saying what's right and what's wrong, and we start sticking together. And that's one of the biggest thing I feel like why large black cities fail so hard, because our communities are lacking communication amongst each other. So they don't even socialize. You know, like when
you can't socialize. You can't socialize with young people because young people don't respect your socialization.
Right.
Young people have a totally different understanding of it. And so, and this is where black men have to take some responsibility.
It was like,
and say,
I was saying that conduct, man. You got to start there. You got to be responsible for your actions, or your, if Tommy over there sell weed, it ain't cool for Tommy to come around here, man. It ain't cool for Tommy to come to the picnic. You got to stop making that acceptable, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to assume some responsibility for some of the shit that is happening. You know, whether we look at our own families or even approach other families,
or your own self, or even your own self.
Yes,
or even your own self.
Start with you.
Because
that's right.
There's peace in my world. You know why? Only thing I allow.
That's right.
Right.
If you ain't peaceful, you can't hang out with me. If it ain't, and so we got to stop trying to make everybody one thing. Good morning, Stephanie Poole. We got to quit trying to make everybody one thing. We all ain't the same thing.
Right.
Not everybody's going to agree the same way. There's some people that are so bought into the world. There's black folk out there right now so bought into the world, they'll tell you that Donald Trump is trying to save black people.
Damn.
Yeah. America ain't never tried to save black people. America has never tried to save black people. As a matter of fact, America, in and of herself, has been the most criminal against black folk. She not only participated in the criminality, she promoted and protected the criminals that enacted the criminality. And then her agencies that were put in place to protect black folk from the criminality were in on it. So this is the game we're in. Good morning, Lino. And so you got to ask yourself, am I going to buy into the world as it is?
or am I going to create a world that's acceptable to me? And you know, and you change it a little bit at a time. And you help as many people as you can. And I don't concern myself with people that don't agree with me. Because I don't think everybody have to agree or should agree with me or need to agree with me. Just those that see what I see. We just gotta be together. There's gonna be somebody else on the other side, they agree. You know, you guys know Brother Yusef, right? Brother Yusef, come on here.
Right. Yeah.
Brother Yusef got his own thinking on this. We do not agree. What we do agree on is that we're brothers. So I don't try to tell Brother Yusef how to see my way. And when he try to, you know, and he tell me what he think, I tell him what I think, and we agree to disagree. Same with Kente. Y'all remember me and Yusef Kente? We was always banging on each other. It got to the point to where I'm like, I gotta listen. Some of the stuff he says makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But some of the stuff is off the wall, you know.
He'll go left.
Lost in space.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Derek Sproul.
And you know, Jay, that's what get me with politics. Why we can't? Why they can't have that same discussion without all the outside involvement to do what's right for the people? And
Well, you can.
Yeah,
you can. You just have to. So when you know that somebody can't have that discussion, you know what you don't do?
Shut them down.
No, you don't have that discussion with them. People that you know can't have that discussion. That ain't shit I'm talking about with you. If we can't have a healthy discussion about something, if when you listen to me, all you're listening to me for is to be right, then you ain't really listening. You set in your way. You know, I remember Brother Yusef told me, man, one time he called me, not Yusef Kente, Brother Yusef. And good morning, Professor Keone. And he said, King, man, you got over $1 billion name. They had this thing where it's telling you how much, like, you know, your Social Security and stuff, and it had all this money, and it was money that you was worth. It was ACH. It was ACH. They was on them. They was on social media with it. They had people paying off their loans and paying off their cars, paying off their houses using these ACH accounts, right? And so he was telling me how much money I was worth, and then I said, get yours, and then show me how to get mine. Because everybody was talking about the money, right?
Right.
And so what I know, and now this is a true story. I knew nobody that got the money, but I saw people talking about it every day. And then finally, one of my friends, he did it. Paid off his car, paid off his house, paid off his wife's student loan. And man, he was happy. Man, this is real, Jay. This stuff is real. I said, yeah. He said, man, this is what I did. All of it paid off. And about 38 days later, he called me. Maybe it was 48 days. But all the shit came tumbling down. He took his money that he would normally pay bills with, and he put it in his pocket. He spent it on other things because the ACH, he had the ACH money. Make a long story short, his wife left him.
Damn.
Filed for divorce. The house wasn't paid for.
Mm.
The car wasn't paid for.
Wow.
Student loan wasn't paid for.
Mm.
None of it was paid for because it wasn't real. Because we think that there's some shortcut, that there's some abracadabra way to get to the money.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the abracadabra way to get to the money. This is a real talk here. I'm gonna give you guys some game on how to get to the money.
Well, come on.
I want you guys to write this down because it's gonna be really, if you do what I tell you to do with this, you will get the money. Work hard.
Work your ass off.
Wait, nigga.
Hey, and I don't mean riding on a tricycle to go cross some kids and give them milk.
Hey,
You're
Charles,
absolutely right.
they must not be feeding crawdads and chitlins today, nigga.
Good morning, Aaron Turner.
Please scrub shitty toilets if you have to. Fucking work.
That's right. You work hard.
Work hard.
Do the work, and you accumulate things. You invest in it. You live in a world. You live in a country that is the #1 economy in the world. In this country, everybody can have money and everybody can make money. But how much are you willing to sacrifice for success? How much are you willing to sacrifice for success? Most people want success, irrespective of what it is. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to be repetitious and the
Nope.
consistency of what it takes to make something happen. And they
And you know what else?
want money to happen when they first start out how it works.
And you know something else? They want these glamorous ass jobs. They don't want the hard
Right.
jobs or what they think
Right.
is
Well,
hard. Because you have no idea how many people that shit on janitorial, man. Let me tell you something. The guy that got us into it, this motherfucker was a and still today, a multi-millionaire from janitorial. A lot of
Yep.
people don't know how much fucking money is in janitorial work. They have no fucking idea. They think it's all, I ain't staying on mop. I ain't scrubbing no shit out of no toilet. There's money in shit. I'm telling you.
Well,
You
let
know,
me say,
Well, you've proven that. Jay King
well,
has proven that. You guys have brought it to our attention that there's a lot of money in shit. That's all Jay talks
let
about
me say
is
this.
having
You gotta,
COVID and sitting in the bed, and then you come on here, you shit on yourself last week. You know, this shitty Willie. This is a shitty ass show.
So
Nigga, it's the
shitty
money's
ass.
in toilet paper. You never have to touch a toilet paper if you fuck with you and Jay King.
Uncle
hey,
Fred, let me say something.
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that the only way to really make money, man, is to do something that somebody's unwilling to do or do something that
Yep.
they don't know how to do.
Yes.
That's how
right,
you make money.
right,
Now you
right,
can get a check, but the real way to make money is come up with a skill set that's people like if you
right.
don't want to cook, you always go to a restaurant. You don't want to fix your car, you go to a mechanic that can. If you don't know how to diagnose yourself and figure out what's wrong with you, go to a doctor. So we have to find a way to create something to do what other people are willing to do or don't know how to do. That's how you make money.
Mhm. And we also got to
Well,
stop
brother
being
Fred,
typical. You know, we all want to do hair or the same old bullshit. We got to think outside the box.
like a
You
cross.
know,
Well,
never thought
Jay
about doing
Jay
janitorial.
used a simple word that was, I mean, it's very relevant. Consistency. I don't care
Oh,
what
yeah,
you do.
absolutely.
You got to keep doing it. You got to get up
Yeah.
and do it. And
Yeah.
you might
well,
have to stay late.
well,
Yeah.
I got something I want to say, and this is not a joke because you guys want to play me for cheap and shit like this. Let me tell y'all something.
Nobody even said nothing about you.
No,
You
no
know,
one said anything.
my father raised 6 girls and 4 boys, and had a janitorial service, and he ran a gas station, and he worked up at Travis Air Force Base for 35 years. Now, as a child, I know about janitorial work. Then I worked over at Nevada Unified School District when they called a motherfucker janitor or either building attendant and buffing floors and waxing. You could be whatever you want to be. And with this computer, with this damn computer, you don't actually have to take those type of jobs that'll physically break you down. There's all kind of ways to make money if you're willing to, what the fuck you say, clean a toilet? You never touched the goddamn toilet. What are you talking about? You never touched the toilet with your hand.
That's true.
That's fucked up thinking.
Yep.
Landscaper. Motherfucker, you out there 20 minutes with a blower and turn the water on and hit the grass? Yeah. And you don't want to be a yard boy? I'll be a yard boy all day.
You damn right.
You gonna get down there?
I got a party that has a landscaping business. This motherfucker makes money. It's ridiculous.
Jay, you didn't know I worked with Roto Rooter, did you? Motherfucker. And that's number one shit up under the house, a grease trap. And that's why I can sit here like this and say, fuck you, fuck Howard. Anytime I get a dime from you, I pay your black ass back. I done worked all my life with your guitar picking ass and singing up and down the stage. You fucking Louis Vuitton wearing fucker.
King Fred. King
Fred. I know. Because he's sitting up there with his goddamn prissy ass. Because he's sitting up there with his prissy ass, little prissy ass nigga. Just because you ain't have to change the tire. That motherfucker jumped out of a Jaguar and left me on the goddamn railroad tracks. Y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. He jumped out and left me in the car and ran and went to the office. I'm sitting there waiting. You fuck boy.
I know some janitors that make as much as teachers in a school district.
Fred, why you mad at me? What did I do?
Listen, I don't know what you did.
Got all these great ideas for people, and everybody sitting around here struggling, waiting on their goddamn check, listening at you. Fuck you, Jay.
Thank you, King Fred.
Oh, I'm gonna donate $100,000 towards the college fund. You little prissy peanut eating fucker, sitting there like a bird. Look, y'all.
King
Like a Cherokee.
Damn, what's going on, man? You had your
I didn't snap. Damn it.
You had your weed serving today. You had your emotional weed serving today.
Tony told me y'all had a good time over there when y'all went to see my brother yesterday. Thank you. He said that they was sitting there with keyboards and having a good old time. Little fucker. Yeah. Want to fly me in with my poor ass.
Well, Fred, any goodwill that you was gonna get, you take away all the time.
Mouth, why you get me in this trouble? You ungrateful son of a bitch. I'm gonna whoop my own ass. Look,
that's why your teeth always jump out of your mouth. Because they don't want to deal with you.
Jeff Carlin, what? Like, okay, now you gonna need somebody to vouch for you when you try to get back in the country, motherfucker.
Jeff Carlin.
You okay, baby?
Fred, why you go off on tangents? What happens? I mean, like what?
I guess coffee and creamer, Jay. Coffee and creamer will do it.
Stop.
I don't drink no more. Huh?
You just switch to decaf, King Fred.
Hey, you know what? Maybe you got a little of that Mr. Sweet and Low in your coffee.
Man, it's part of the show.
Is hers?
The sweet and low. What you say, fat ass? You would know what sweet and low is. You've been trying to lose weight for the last 20 years and you still ain't lost shit. Big hungry head.
Hey, Fred, we know Fred ain't had no donuts because he ain't started talking about a funeral. Yeah, but he ain't had no donuts.
A federal judge. Hey, can I can't read this? Hold on, why won't they let me read it? This is a good story. Ali's gonna like this story. A federal judge ruled this week that a San Diego man who was mistakenly incarcerated for almost 2 months can move forward. Can move forward with his lawsuit. Wow. I don't like when these newspapers try to make you
right.
Subscribe.
Who is the lawyer? This Larry Brooks guy sitting up here looking like a goddamn FBI agent. Look at
Larry Brooks.
He wants you to back off picking on Larry.
Oh, okay.
Back
Oh,
off
shit.
my
That's
friend, Fred. They're not a nicer human being on the West Coast than Jay. Thank you, Larry Brooks.
See, your groupie gonna get fucked up. You tell that nigga to leave me alone. I'm like, tell that motherfucker Jay that I'm your best friend, man.
Oh,
you gonna have one of these goddamn groupies fuck me up, nigga. That's fucked up.
Fred, you've been talking shit about me this whole time.
Man, tell dude that I just part of the show, bro, please.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Fred, because sometimes it sounds like you really are into it.
So you gonna get somebody hurt. Fucking with me and Dre. You got motherfuckers looking for Dre and his ass. And you got
You're looking for your ass, Dre. You got your ass got an identity.
They looking for the hyena.
They're looking for the ID on his booty.
The hyena. They looking for the hyena on his ass.
Damn.
Hey man, tell that nigga that this just a show, Jay.
Hey man, Fred need to be put in check. He gets out of line a lot. Thank you, Larry.
Mm-hmm. I just got a threat from a groupie. Yeah, this little nigga with a little suit on just told me to stop talking about that.
We're hearing a story right now, Fred.
Fred, I was doing a story. Do you want me to read the story or not? A federal judge ruled this week that a San Diego man who was mistakenly incarcerated for almost 2 months can move forward with a civil rights lawsuit against the county of San Diego. U.S. District Judge John Houston partially denied a motion by county lawyers to dismiss a lawsuit filed by William Pixler, who says he was booked into jail based on an arrest warrant for a man whose fingerprints and physical appearance did not match his own. The ruling allows Pixler to proceed with his lawsuit, alleging that his constitutional rights were violated when deputies failed to investigate whether they had booked the wrong person. Pixler, who was diagnosed with schizophrenia as a teen, was detained by San Diego police in August of 2023 in Pacific Beach amid a psychotic breakdown. Body camera footage obtained by his attorney, Keith Rutman, shows officers debating whether to take him to a nearby psychiatric hospital. Pixler had no identification with him at the time. An officer tried to fingerprint him, but the portable scanner didn't work because Pixler's hands were wet. Officers searched the warrant database and found Michael Buckholtz, who was wanted for a 2015 probation violation. Body camera footage doesn't show police asking Pixler if he was Buckholtz, Rutman said. Despite being 18 years younger, 3 inches shorter, and 35 pounds lighter than Buckholtz, Pixler was booked into jail as Buckholtz and remained behind bars for nearly 7 weeks, according to the lawsuit.
Pixler would have been fingerprinted at the jail under department policy. Policy also requires special precautions when booking a person with mental illness who might refuse to provide a name or who insists they're someone else. In his order, Houston wrote that deputies should have been at least recognize the physical differences between Pixler and the man described in the warrant. The judge rejected the county's argument that it was Pixler's responsibility to protest the misidentification. He also rejected the county's argument that because San Diego police officers identified Pixler as Buckholz when he was arrested, jail deputies were not obligated to verify his identity at booking. The ruling allows the case to move into the discovery phase to find out exactly what happened and why, and to see how the system broke down. A county spokesperson says she couldn't comment on the pending litigation. 7 weeks passed before Pixler was given access to a phone in jail. He called his parents, who by then had filed a missing persons report with the San Diego Police Department. During that time, Pixler had been moved to the county's high security jail where he was attacked, punched, and his wrist stomped on. He suffered severe sprain and required stitches to his eye. Pixler told his parents that he tried to explain to deputies, to the judge who arraigned him, and to his public defender that he wasn't Michael Buckholz, but no one believed him. He was able to get a hold of me, and I got him out, Dennis Pixler told the San Diego Union Tribune. But from there, his life snowballed. It just went downhill after that. Last Pixler was arrested for battery after he jabbed a man with a pen at a supermarket. In October, while Dennis was making dinner, his son punched him several times. Dennis Pixler said he called the county psychiatric emergency response team, something he'd done in the past when his son had an episode. Instead, several San Diego police cars showed up. Pixler was arrested and charged with multiple felonies, even though Dennis, who was 70 at the time, said he didn't want to press charges. He was fine. Pixler again was booked to the jail as Michael Buckholz. Initial complaints filed by the district attorney identified him as Buckholz. Steve Walker, a spokesperson for the district attorney's office, Summer Stevens, said prosecutors rely on information provided by the sheriff's office when filing charges. After an inquiry from the Union Tribune, a Superior Judge spokesperson said orders to clear Buckholz's record of Pixler's felony case had been sent to California Department of Justice. Buckholz, who lives in Tulsa, Oklahoma, said in an interview earlier this year that he lost his job after a Tribune background check falsely linked him to the Pixler crimes. A decade after spending much of his 20s and 30s in and out of prison and jail, Buckholz said he vowed to never return. He said he's been sober and employed since then and was unaware there had been a warrant for his arrest. Ruttman has asked the judge presiding over the Pixler criminal case to divert him into psychiatric treatment rather than sentence him to prison. And this is so this is the difference. These are the two men right there.
Them motherfuckers don't look nothing alike. That's crazy. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Ask John Beckman, do they look like him?
I've seen worse. Fingerprints not the same.
Yeah.
He stepped away for a moment.
Anybody want to speak on that story?
Yeah, they'll take you to jail in San Diego at the spit of a moment. You know what I mean? They don't care if they got the right motherfucker, the wrong motherfucker. They take you to jail and find out later.
Yeah.
One thing, but fingerprinting you and doing due process is something else, man. There's no excuse for that. They need to make sure they're booking the right person. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah,
that's scary shit.
Going to jail in San Diego is almost like going to jail in Mexico, nigga. They'll forget about you. Don't come down here fucking around.
And then he said they waited several days, weeks before they gave him a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many violations within that. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
that's a fear of mine that somebody to fucking mistake me for somebody else and lock me the fuck up for some shit. I had no idea what the fuck they're talking about. That's scary.
But But that's why I believe they should make it where when you do obvious mistakes and you the police, then it should affect your pension, and so then they wouldn't do that.
Stop that bullshit. Yeah,
it's going to cost the city money, not their. It's not their money. They don't care.
Yeah, right. It's just like when they kill an unarmed black person, they just go on to another station and shit. It doesn't affect them. It needs to affect their livelihood.
Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna say two things. One, there should be a better process when you bring somebody in, and two, if you're scared when you get in, you shouldn't be in that profession. But I'm gonna tell you something.
And police officers that do that, those officers, it should be put in their record. And if they make too many of those types of mistakes, they should be fired and shouldn't be able to work anywhere.
Right.
But beyond the policeman, I mean, the people inside the jail, whoever booked him, supposed to process him. When they moved him, he's supposed to get processed. I mean, and whatever, when you come in, someone has to be over his case. I mean, if it's a probation officer or a pretrial person, the ball was dropped so many times in that situation, it's ridiculous. And then Jay said he got booked a second time and they booked him under the wrong name again.
That's crazy.
And you know,
that is ridiculous.
As much as we have digital technology, they should be able to match those fingerprints. As soon as they book you, they should print you and see if those fingerprints match. I'm sure they wouldn't have.
What happened was somebody told him who he was, and they pulled somebody else's record up and just threw their picture and prints on his file.
Well,
they didn't
said,
fingerprint him when he
good
got
morning,
here.
Jay Taylor. What they said was this: when they tried to fingerprint him, it didn't work because his fingers were wet. So then you dry them off, dumb. But that's not what they did. They saw somebody, but you know, the interesting thing here, you guys, is this happened to black people all the time.
Yeah.
But Jay, if they said they can fingerprint it because his finger was wet, is a bunch of crap because you need to.
They had a digital thing out there that you put your fingers in and it was wet, so it didn't read it. It wasn't reading it.
Okay. Because we put lotion on people's hands and oil to get good prints.
Yeah.
So you need the finger wet and moist.
Excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yeah.
I've been booked a few times with the ink. I've been in the computer situation, and I've been let out in the middle of the night. Woke up, knew that I had a court date in 6 weeks, and I knew that I wasn't supposed to be going home. And I've been let out in the middle of the night, and because of that, I was charged or was threatened to be charged with escape. Or plotting, and I was woke up in the middle of the night and had nothing to do with it. But then my sister, Bell, that I was supposed to have been gone. Okay, and then the other thing, Jay, years ago, they used to take this ink and put you across this little database and send you into the INCIC. So all this shit about water, man, is all speculation and bullshit, and they let this motherfucker go intentionally, or somebody was not on the job. Or Jay, don't discredit what the fuck I'm saying. You a musician, motherfucker.
King Fred.
Shut up. Put it in the back. Ice Cube up there, nigga.
Fred, I was just gonna say they said that they had whatever device. No, whatever
the word speculation.
Whatever device they were using, it didn't work because his fingers were wet.
Hey,
speculation.
There you go,
That
Fred.
word, speculation. Did I say it right?
You got teeth in your mouth?
They don't know, Fred. Tell him. Jenna Marie, you don't know. You ain't been to no damn. Jenna Marie act like she been to prison.
Yeah, I did hard time. We know more about your little soft ass motherfucker. You ain't did nothing but ran around with a goddamn mic. Look at all these rumors surround me every day. I want to get away.
More than a week after 10 prisoners conducted a daring escape out a bathroom wall in a New Orleans jail, 2 inmates remain on the run, prompting an intensified search across state lines. Authorities on Monday captured 3 escapees: Linton Van Buren, Leo Tate, and Jermaine Donald. Tate and Donald were the first of the escaped inmates to be found outside Louisiana. They were arrested in Texas after what the Huntsville Police Department described as a high-speed chase involving multiple law enforcement agencies. Now, with 8 escapees recaptured, the manhunt continues for the last 2 remaining inmates, Antoine Massey and Derek Groves, both of whom should be considered armed and dangerous, authorities say. Here's what we know about them. Antoine Massey is no stranger to breakouts. The 33-year-old has a history of escapes dating back to 2007, when he broke out of the New Orleans Juvenile Detention Center after being arrested for armed robbery and aggravated assault. A broken lock at the center allowed Massey, then 15, and 5 other juveniles to access metal shackles, which they used to shatter a window and escape. The teen stayed on the run for more than 2 weeks before authorities found him on an interstate in East New Orleans. 2 years later, Massey faced the charge of attempted simple escape in Orleans Parish. CNN reached out to the parish sheriff's office for more details about the circumstances around the charge. At 27, Massey and another inmate broke out of a detention center in northern Louisiana in broad daylight by cutting a slipping under a chain link fence in the exercise yard. Chief James Martis of the Morehouse Parish Sheriff's Office told CNN last week the 2 men were believed to have been picked up by a vehicle with Texas tags that was seen in the area. Massey was caught in Texas later that day. Massey has also twice cut off electronic ankle monitors, according to Matt Dennis, an employee with the company that operates the monitors, who spoke to CNN affiliate WDSU. Court record from late 2023 alleged Massey had tampered with and or removed the court-ordered GPS monitor. Dennis told CNN affiliate WVUE he was astonished that someone with Massey's history of escape was being held on the first floor of the New Orleans jail. There isn't an ounce of this man's history that doesn't say escape, Dennis said. Chief Martis, who shared details of the inmate's 2019 escape, said it was no shock to learn that the current breakout didn't surprise me because Massey was known for that. It is still unclear how big of a role Massey may have played in planning this month's jailbreak, which the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office described as a coordinated effort. The 10 inmates escaped through a hole in the wall behind a metal toilet in a handicapped cell. The escapees appear to have scrawled, "Too easy, laugh out loud," on the cell wall. The jailbreak has been blamed on a combination of faulty locks, stolen blankets, and possible help from inside the jail. As of Tuesday morning, it is believed that at least 13 people helped the 10 escaped inmates, either before or after the May 16th jailbreak. The growing number of arrests provides new insight into just how elaborate and far-reaching the planned jailbreak may have been. Sterling Williams, a maintenance worker who turned off the water to the toilet, is charged with aiding the escapee. Massey reportedly threatened to shank Williams if he did not turn off the water, according to an affidavit. But Williams' attorney later told the Associated Press that one of the jail's deputies asked Williams to fix the toilet because it was overflowing. Yes, someone said they would shank him, but they didn't say it in a particularly threatening manner. They said it more as an aside, Michael Kennedy, the attorney for Williams, told the AP. Kennedy argued Williams was only doing his job and that jail officials are trying to use him as a scapegoat to minimize their own embarrassment over the breakout. The other escaped inmate, who's still at large, is 27-year-old Derek Groves, who was being held at the New Orleans jail after being convicted near the end of last year in the killing of 2 people on Mardi Gras Day in 2018.
Groves was found to be one of the gunmen who opened fire with an AK-47 style assault rifle on what should have been a joyous Mardi Gras family gathering. Groves was found guilty of 2 charges of second-degree murder and 2 charges of attempted second-degree murder, charges that carry a life sentence, according to the district attorney. Groves' aunt, Jasmine Groves, told CNN affiliate WDSU that she wants her nephew to turn himself in and that she hopes deadly force will not be used against him. She said she's seen police cars and helicopters around her and other family members' homes since the breakout. So let me show you what these guys look like. Because one of these motherfuckers did not want to do anything except be known for jail. And it's Antoine Massey. He's the one with all the tattoos on his goddamn face. So you can't want to have a normal life or people not to recognize you when you got damn tattoos on your face.
Let me give you a little story about Derrick Groves. So let me tell you why Derrick Groves is dangerous. So Derrick Groves actually, his family, his grandmother was killed by a high decorated police officer in Orleans Parish named Lynn Davis. Now, Lynn Davis, during my time, was one of those guys the drug dealers were scared to come against.
Now, he's the darker one. He's talking about the darker guy on the photo.
Yeah. So what happened was, and this is crazy. So the feds had started investigating New Orleans Police Department because of all the corruption and everything, right? His grandmother allowed the feds to go in and start arresting people because they allow her to get killed by the people Lynn Davis set to kill her because she was going to give up information on Lynn Davis. Now, the guy, Derrick Groves' family had always been harassed. Now, he never got a chance to meet his grandmother, but he dealt with all the harassment from all these Parish Police Department. And the 2 people he killed, he set and he went out to kill on purpose, were related to Lynn Davis. Now, Lynn Davis and family, those people had nothing to do with none of that, but because they were family of Lynn Davis, he set to kill anybody related to him. So their family, Lynn Davis' family, is the one that's actually fearing him. He's the most dangerous of all of them.
So let me ask you a question. Why is the motherfucker with all the tattoos on his face not more than that motherfucker the most dangerous?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you two more things. So they just turned the water off again in certain cells in Orleans Parish. That's something I don't understand why they give all this vague information. So there's pipelines leaking in a jail. So they put a statement out. They had to turn some more waters off. So that guy might be right because there are leaks in other pipes. So he might. I wouldn't doubt if he don't get off unless they can prove that he actually set that up on purpose because there are other pipes leaking right now in a jail cell. And number 2, they should have left his ass up north because it's easy to get out in the city versus up north Louisiana. When you, like there was a guy who just escaped the next day in Tangible Parish. When you up north, there's a bunch of woods. They ain't nowhere to go. They ain't nowhere to run. There's no true access to street buses or neighbors or whatever. So they could pretty much run you down with no problem. They caught that guy the next day because there's nothing for you to go. But here in the city, it's easy.
He should charge the policeman and say he the one that's down with them escaping. If he gave a command for him to turn off the waters, and he got a reason to cut it off, he should blame the officer that told him.
Yeah,
Maybe
because now they have to go back. You know what? That's probably why they let his attorney talk more on himself, is because now there's more than one leak. Now they got a whole case now, because now they can prove that they're all through the building. So if that's true, now they got a good chance.
They have a custody level there. They have a custody level problem there. They're gonna
Who the hell even gets a tattoo?
They're gonna get in trouble for that custody level because those guys that got those murders, they should be in a higher level custody.
Well, let me say Let me say this. At one time, the feds were holding, when they built that prison, they got it all brand new. They were sending people they should have had in Angola and other federal prisons at at that place. And Gusman, who was the sheriff before that, he fought a lot of people. He said, "No, this is not what this facility is meant for." They was taking mental people off the road who didn't cause any harm. They were making a jail. They just made a sitting place, and so he fought against all that. So that's the one reason why he got knocked out of office, because so many people was against him as the sheriff in that situation, because that jail facility became overcrowded. But now it's ran by a female. They are making a big deal about it. You know,
Well, that was the lady with the green glasses.
That's the Oakland police chief, ex-Oakland police chief.
No, you're talking about no, hold up.
The old lady with the glasses.
Don't get confused. The white lady with the black lady. The white lady is the one who's over all these police departments, not over the sheriff department. That's the sheriff department.
Yeah, she used
That's
to be
my black woman.
She used to be that white lady. Used to be the police chief of Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all these.
Jana Marie said. Jana Marie said
on their face.
Y'all know that they let them niggas escape so they can. Jana Marie, no, that's not what happened. So they can have their nigga hunting season. It's a sport, remember? That's not. I don't believe that's not what happened.
No, Janet, not in this city. They did no.
If Janet Marie was in a group, they'd be called Janet Marie and the 10 on the 2.
Don't you worry about what I do first thing in the morning, Lewis Morris.
I have a tattoo, Ben. Who in the hell drinks beer and smokes cigarettes first thing in the morning?
A man without a tattoo, that's who.
Yeah, but what about
my face?
He don't have a tattoo. He don't have a tattoo, but he get up in the morning and get tattooed.
He don't have a tattoo, but he have a toupee.
That's
talk about your toupee.
That's butt plugs on his head.
That artificial hair you got up there.
That's that hair that pulled out his ass and put on his head.
That's ass hair.
So John Beckman have he had the Afro turf. AstroTurf on his head.
Very beautiful hair. Very beautiful hair.
Did you go out the country to get it done?
You know he did.
Tell the truth. It's shame the devil.
Surgery on the scalp to have the hair follicle.
Who gets tattoos on their faces? Really?
Michael Niner Jordan said, "Which one of you
got a tattoo
motherfuckers
on his
have a
face?
dog? Shut that motherfucker up."
Oh, really?
Who
Who
got a
gets
tattoo on the face? Mike, the fighter,
Mike Tyson. I know what you're
Tyson?
trying to say.
Tyson. All
It
these
looks-
women,
it looks
that got
stupid.
fake eyebrows got
It's
tattoos on their
stupid.
face. All them tattooed eyebrows.
It's stupid.
That looks stupid.
And you're a fake person. Look at
Boy, I know
Fred.
you hot as hell. I know it's hot out there in Texas, boy.
Look at Fred. You're doing
Hey,
it right, Fred.
Kente, you know when
How's
we was
Fred
ta-
doing it
we was
right?
ta-
What's he doing right, John? John, is that your dogs? Michael Niner Jordan wants to know if that's you.
Yes. Yes.
You better get up and close that gate.
Yeah, you better close that goddamn
Make sure
gate,
that gate
but
closed.
with the quickness.
Your
They're
wife must
barking
not
at
be
the
at
workers.
home.
They're barking at the workers outside.
It don't matter
Hey,
what they barking at. You make sure that fucking
John.
gate is closed.
John,
Hey,
get
Ken-
up and close the gate. John.
Kente,
Yeah.
you remember we was talking about conduct yesterday? And
Right.
I'm going to show you the example of what I mean. Those guys broke out of jail. Then he calls his grandmother and have her cash app money. That conduct right there is what we need to stop. I'm not talking about him calling Ashton. I'm talking about her sending.
Dr. Clark, who worked for Sean Diddy Combs from 2004 to 2012, testified at his sex trafficking trial Tuesday that her life was threatened and she was kidnapped during her tenure with the mogul. The ex-bad boy employee shared on the stand that Prior to working for Combs, she worked for Suge Knight at Death Row Records. Knight and his protege Tupac Shakur were involved in a year-long feud with Combs and his artist, the Notorious Big, which led to the deaths of both rappers. He told me he didn't know that I had anything to do with Suge, and that if anything happened, he would have me killed. Clark claimed in her testimony, adding that she thought he was very serious. Shit, I felt like there was some gravitas that he had some issue with Suge, the assistant said. Clark also testified that she was once kidnapped by Sean and his dad. He had his head of security, Uncle Paulie, took me to his bad boy offices for a lot of lie detector tests. And after some of Puffy's jewelry went missing, the assistant claimed she was told she had been brought to the building to take a lie detector test to figure out what happened to the jewelry. He said, if you fail this test, they're going to throw your ass in the East River. Clark testified that she was tested for 5 days, with Uncle Paulie bringing her back to the office every morning and letting her know they would keep doing so until they got to the bottom of what happened. The former assistant testified she continued to comply because she wanted to prove her innocence and added, I didn't like the threats. I just wanted to get through it. Most of the lie detector test results came back inconclusive, but Clark was allowed to continue working for Combs. She testified that she returned to work out of fear her boss would think she stole it, and she didn't. Clark held several roles while working for the Bad Boy Records founder, including marketing director for Sean John Women and Cassandra Cassie Ventura's creative director from 2016 to 2018. The Me and You singer had developed a close bond with Clark over the years, and Ventura, 38, even confided in the former Bad Boy staffer about her brief romance with rapper Kid Cudi in 2011. When Cudi, 41, took the stand last week, he testified that Clark once admitted to him that Combs had broken into the Memories rapper's Los Angeles home out of jealousy over his relationship with Ventura. Cudi testified when he arrived at his house at the time, he found several open Christmas gifts, including one from Chanel, and his dog had been locked inside the bathroom. He also testified about a separate incident in which his car was burnt down, but claimed he and Combs eventually made amends. Clark is one of many of Bad Boy former life rappers, Bad Boy for Life rappers, former to be called as a witness. This is why they're going to get him, because his own people are going to turn against him, Ali. George Kaplan, who also worked as an assistant for Combs from 2013 to 2015, testified on May 21st about witnessing his then boss be violent toward Ventura and helping set up hotel rooms for their freak-offs. The feds have charged Combs with racketeering, claiming he used his companies, like Combs Enterprise, to carry out his illegal activities. He is also charged with trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution, but has pled not guilty to all charges.
So basically, Diddy's a pimp.
Diddy was a pimp. Diddy was a PIMP.
That's what he was. And I'm surprised he didn't get a hold of Dre yet.
Fuck you, nigga.
He's a pimp, but you're the John.
What you worried about?
You little prick.
You are a John like a motherfucker, John.
Actually, my real name is Jack, so I'm a Jack.
With that turkey neck you got. Gobble,
Yeah,
gobble.
where the fuck that come from?
What's wrong with that? Lady Dre. You know they had the Lady Bing Award in hockey.
I kick your ass to sleep. Shut up.
They have the Lady Dre Award in the transgenders.
So did you ever think that you would be taking care of your wife's co-worker dog? You're actually the babysitter of your wife's co-worker's dog.
There's Oscar right there.
Yeah, and you got to take care of that motherfucker. You got to make sure the fucking gate is closed.
Georgie's
You gotta
being a
make
good
sure-
one.
Look at it.
Hey, hey. Do you hear Yusef's voice? Is that what you? Do you hear Yusef? That's why you're barking. He hears your voice. Yusef. Quit barking.
At St. Thanksgiving, fix that motherfucking turkey neck.
You can't even leave a house, man.
You don't see that kind of shit going on around here. Fix that shit,
Is that
man.
true? Is that true, John? You can't leave the house?
Hell no, not right now.
No, not with them dogs there. He got to babysit.
Mm-hmm.
You got to babysit your wife's co-worker's dog.
Until Donna gets back.
What kind of life is that? You big 70-year-old white man that's been living in America.
I'll be
all this time.
64. I'll be 64.
64, 70. What's the difference?
What's the goddamn difference?
Hey, there's a difference.
Look
There's
at
a
that hair.
difference.
For 60. Look at that. Every time I go to a high school reunion, I'm the only one left with hair.
Yeah, you color it every day.
Don't put shit in it.
I know you put shit in it.
I don't.
It come out your ass. It's
Put
bucket.
shit in it.
I know.
Look at
That is
look at
not
Lady
your
Dre.
head, John.
Lady Dre looks like Jay Leno.
You know what? Keep on with that Lady Dre shit.
Don't you worry about it, Lady Dre. What you gonna do about it?
Okay.
Keep on.
Look at it. You feeling real tough.
Michael Niner Jordan said John got a neck like Ghostbusters gobblers.
Yep, it does. Sure the fuck does.
Damn.
Don't
you worry about his gobble. Don't you worry about his gobble neck.
Hey, where's the Jew today? I mean Howard. Hey, don't bring that up. Now, if you were looking for him, email it. Don't bring that shit up around me.
You say his name 3 times, he will appear. So stop that shit.
I like when Howard come on the show. I think when Howard come on the show, all you guys should
Thank you, Janet. He's hating like a motherfucker. I do look 34. He looks like 74.
I'm a lover.
You a lover.
Yeah.
You love that big hand. That's what you love.
I love everything about everybody.
These nuts. Shut up.
Except if you don't pull up your pants.
You love that brown liquor. That's what you love.
I haven't had brown liquor since Jay's birthday.
You're a lover of these nuts. Tell the
It
truth.
was his 6th. That's almost 4 years ago.
What is Fred saying about you about to do a barbecue? Well, the barbecue, Fred.
Fred is sunbathing in his driveway.
He about to get out that sun in a minute. I know it's about to be hot as peas knuckles.
Who said they ain't got no gray at 66?
Somebody who put color in their
Carrata,
they
come
want
on.
gray.
Come on, Carrata.
No.
Tricycle.
An 18-year-old star basketball player who had only just joined the U.S. Air Force has died after she was struck in a horrific jet ski hit and run in Texas. Cops said while releasing a photo of the suspect, the victim, Ava Moore, had been kayaking on Grapevine Lake in Grapevine on Sunday evening when 2 women on jet skis allegedly plowed into her. Once she came out of the water, I had them lay her down and started helping at that point, witness Lisa Scarbeck told the WFAA. She started life-saving measures to help the young girl. Moore, a standout basketball player and 2024 graduate of Fort Worth Timber Creek High School, was rushed to the Baylor Scott and White Medical Center where she was pronounced dead. Authorities said the woman driving the jet ski immediately fled the area in a car with a man, striking another vehicle as they left. The other woman on the jet ski remained behind and was interviewed by cops. Police blasted out a photo of the suspected jet ski driver in a bid to track her down. We're grieving the loss of our daughter at this time.
Our prayers are all with the young ladies involved, along with their families, her family said in a statement. This is the young girl. Beautiful little young girl.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's
that's a
almost like my
shame.
daughter. Look like my youngest daughter.
That's a shame. Hey Jay, have you ever ridden a jet ski and you know how you
Of
got to
course.
get up from behind it?
Yeah.
And if you crank that engine, that thing will do a number on your midsection.
Well, I don't know, John. I don't ride
Going with it, John.
I don't ride jet skis to try to do anything
not?
crazy. To do anything crazy.
No, I'm not saying to do anything crazy. I'm just saying they can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's why I know what I'm doing. I don't get on a jet ski to play around. I ride it.
When you come to Vegas next, I'm going to take you to Lake Mead. We're going to go jet skiing.
No, I'm not. I told you, John, you're not gonna get me in. John always trying to get somebody in a get out move. I'm not. You're not gonna get out me.
Lake Mead is horrible. Horrible Lake
That's your
Mead.
daughter. Is that your daughter, Dre?
That's my youngest daughter. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, it's hard to. You couldn't see it now.
That's kind of glary.
Bring it back,
King. Ask John Beckman what the price.
Yeah.
And can he get? Put that back. Can he get some what?
What?
Did you get your nuts cut off jet ski, John? What was that? Ask John Beckman what the price and can he get some discount tickets for the Crawford Canelo fight September 13th?
Okay, I'll find out.
Hell no, he can't get no fucking tickets.
You get a pack of cigarettes, though.
You guys think I live an isolated life and don't know anybody.
Kente, are you gonna come to the show on June 21st? The Club Nouveau show? I need y'all to get tickets.
What day is that on, Jay?
It's a Saturday.
That sounds like a day.
Well, what difference what day it is for you? You don't work.
You want your ass whooped, don't you?
Don't you worry about it.
What do working got to do with me going to asking what day the concert on?
Jay, y'all still coming to Charlotte, right?
I look forward to going,
Yeah.
Jay. I listened to you yesterday on the show, man, on the KDEE.
How you like it?
No,
Yeah, it was
Toy, that's
good.
not my daughter that passed away. That's the daughter after her.
Oh.
Or before her.
What'd you say, Kent? What'd you say, Kente?
Yeah, I like the conversation, man.
You like it?
It was real. Yeah, it was really. I thought it was gonna be like hardcore, like world politics, but it was really like a local thing.
Yeah, well, we do different things. We just talked about that because that was a small technology company that Kaiser just put his weenie out on and just pissed all on it.
Right.
So Jay,
And we
on average, how many people listen to your show every day?
Oh,
Yeah,
which
Jay.
one? Traffic Jam?
Yeah.
She committed suicide.
Do you guys
I
have
don't
a
know.
metrics for that?
Probably between 100 and 120,000, 120,000 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I was thinking 100 people. I didn't know 100,000.
100 people.
On average, out of a week, how often do you pick up the shit from the dog that your wife gave you that her coworker had?
I do it every day.
That is so fun.
You actually pick up the shit. Your wife coworker didn't want the dog. And
Is that
then
the
because
shit
y'all
on
love
my
dogs
mirror?
so much.
You're lying.
she
Yusef, you're
volunteered
lying. You're
she
lying.
volunteered- Oh, okay, I'm lying. Well,
You're
what's
lying.
the story? What's the story?
My wife's coworkers
They gave birth to Oscar. The dog gave birth to Oscar and another dog, and asked Donna if she wanted one of the dogs. So we took one of the dogs.
Was you in? Were you in on it? When did you find out?
No,
Right.
I found out when she brought him home.
Say about it.
So why did you say we took the dog? She took the dog and put it on you to take care of that mother.
Right. That's a we. That's a we.
No. You changed your whole life.
You come to my house, I'm gonna wee in your face, Lady Dre.
Oh, that don't sound good.
What?
That don't sound good at all.
No.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You're in Las Vegas doing some different things. I got you.
Man, you sound good today, Charles. Did you take some speech lessons? Because I can understand every word you're saying.
Yeah, no, he got new microphone, his phone and everything.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
What's happening is I'm sick. Believe it or not. I sound different. I'm sick.
Well, you need but your microphone sounds great today. There's no. It really sounds good.
We could come here sick every day, nigga.
The clarity and the articulation is right on point, man. Right there.
Okay, you guys, I want to play a record for you guys.
Go ahead.
And then before we get out of here,
Go ahead.
I want to see if you like this record.
Better be banging.
Time to get up. Wake up. The world is waiting on you. Wake up. Come on. Get up out that bed now. You got a lot of greatness to offer this world today. Come on, no time for waiting now. Let's get it. Come on. It's a new day. Get up and get ready to go out in the world. Ain't no stopping you. So much greatness that lives in you. Go after every dream you make. Believe in yourself, have a little faith. You're powerful, unstoppable. Your destiny away. Wake up to a world of possible. Wake up where your dreams are reachable. Wake up, let the greatness in you unfold.
Yes, right.
Yeah, wake up.
Wake up.
Your tomorrow's an open door. Wake up. Just believe and it's all yours. Wake up. Wake up. You gotta wake up. Wake up.
Whoa. Wake up. I feel good, we unstoppable. Yeah. Close your eyes. Fantasize of green grass and blue skies. From sunset till sunrise. Now when you open up your eyes, keep it on the prize. You be surprised when you visualize. If it was truly meant for you, you'll get the signs. Through all the lows, sleepless nights. Every day you wake up,
Now
thankful for your life.
today's the day to put fear behind you. Uncage the brave that's deep down inside you. There's nothing you can't achieve. Set it in your mind and believe. You're powerful, unstoppable. Your destiny away to a world of possible. Wake up, all your dreams are reachable. Wake up, watch the greatness in you unfold. Wake up, yeah. Wake up. There's a whole world to explore. Wake up, your tomorrow's an open door. Wake up, just believe and it's all yours. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You can do it, come on and let's go. Wake up, stop lagging, you're moving too slow. Wake up, the world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. Come on and let's go. Come on and let's go. Come on and let's go.
We gotta get on up out of here. We gotta get busy, baby. We gotta get busy.
You got work to do. Your life depends on you. Wake up. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Wake up. Time to get up. Wake up. The world is waiting on you.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on.
Wake up, wake up, wake
Get
up.
about that bed now.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
You got a lot of greatness to offer this world
Wake up,
today.
wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on, no time for waiting now. Let's get it. Come on.
Fred, Ali, Mo loves the positive message. What do you guys think about it?
I think it would be a great song to start the show with.
No, they should have brought that motherfucker out. They should have brought that song out back in the 90s, man. Ain't nobody waking up no more. Niggas is asleep.
I think it's an excellent song.
Ali, maybe you
I
just
think
have
it's a
more
motivation.
groggy sometimes.
What do you think, Fred? Fred thinks it's a motivational record.
Yeah, I think it can touch a lot of lives, especially the youth. Give us all
John
something
Beckman.
to think about.
John Beckman said, Jay, you can be my neighbor, but Lady Dre cannot. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get dressed and listen to y'all. I got meetings today. I got staff meeting at 10:30, so I gotta start getting ready.
Maybe all go well.
Wonder how that's gonna go. Going there with a bad attitude.
Wow.
So has
Drake,
it transition?
yeah, Drake sitting there looking like a cockeyed fool.
Get the fuck up, Fred. Wow. Holly, y'all.
But don't you cry.
Dre, you supposed to go?
To say goodbye.
You scared? That nigga scared. He ready.
Just flew by.
What's up, Ali? What the fuck going on in Lilliput?
Your dumb ass eyes. Stick around for the third hour of power. It's worth cheating. And they will be found.
Hey, look. Let me ask you a question. If the fans sat there and watched one of your family members get killed, on purpose, I should say, let your family get killed in order to create a case, do you feel like they should be held to some accountability?
Of course you feel that way, but you can't be the one who you can't do anything other than you know, if it's not legal, you can't do it. That's all I'm saying. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win, man. We should know that.
At this age, and you smarter than that, and you got a lot of people depending on you. You know, so get that bullshit out your mind. I asked a man one time. I said, "Man, I want to kill this motherfucker, man. He disrespected me and my wife. I just, I'm not a man unless I stepped up into this." And then I figured out it's not worth it, man. No, he told me. He said, "Man, yes, I'll kill people, man. He said, you're not built like that, man. You got a lot of things going for you, man. That ain't the way to deal with that. You stay out of that. You got to let the Lord take time."
What's up, old nigga? Talking to you, Kente, you old ass nigga. You look like you aged 30 years since I last seen you, nigga. All your hair is great. Even your raps is gray. Speak up, nigga. What's going on, Adrian?
What's up, brother?
What's up there? What's up, Adrian? How you doing, man? Much love to you, man. I speaking to Kente, but the nigga can't hear me. So, something wrong with him. He need to get his phone's all retarded down. What's wrong with your phone, Kente? God damn.
They got some new earbuds up there.
Nigga phone all fucked up.
Shit, mine is too. I got to get another phone. I just ain't had time. I just had 4 days off, and I'm tired as hell. I'd rather go to work, man. Just do too much when you. when you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wear yourself out when you off. You do less when you
Wear
work.
yourself
Yeah,
out. Yeah. I had to go. Went up to Sac, took my mom to dinner Saturday. On Friday, I had some running around. Saturday, I had to go to Sac. Sunday, I had to cook. They still want me to barbecue, but I don't eat the meat. But I got the barbecue.
I tell them I ain't barbecue for nothing. God damn it, I say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know you're gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they still, when you know how to cook the meats, they gonna get you to cook them even though if you don't eat them.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, they like I made some ribs, links, chicken, stuffed bell pepper, macaroni salad.
Stop it.
What else?
Stop it.
What else? Oh yeah, and beans.
Don't
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You get that yourself?
Oh yeah. I like to cook. It's relaxing.
Yeah, cooking is good, especially if you know how to do it. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know. But you know,
Oh,
guess
yeah,
what I played yesterday?
corn. What?
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, them
I'm glad you
weekends
cooked,
is.
though.
Oh yeah. And I always cook a lot because I put it in that air sealer and put it in the freezer. That way, she ain't got to bug me talking about she needs some barbecue. I go right in that freezer, pull it out.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
falling off the bone. It's marinated and falling off the bone, huh?
Oh yeah. No, I put the ribs and the chicken in the smoker. I put the ribs in there for 3 hours. Then I took them out and put them on the grill.
Damn.
For another. Yeah. Oh yeah, they the one.
What
Can't
up,
hear
me?
you,
I
Kente.
heard you say you said something to me, but I couldn't hear you. You can
Oh
hear
yeah,
me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I was just saying,
Okay.
what's up to you,
Yeah, you
old
said you
man?
was asking me.
What's up, old man?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You look like
I
your
was
age.
asking you how was I.
You look like you aged 50 years since I last seen you, nigga.
Hey, I asked you how was you doing in Lilliput, man.
Yeah, but you know, Lilliput ain't around San Diego. It's over there close to Sacramento, close to your house.
It's around wherever you at. That's where it is, motherfucker.
Shit, I'm glad. I told my wife, I said, I'm glad Ali all right. That damn airplane, man. Shit.
Hey,
Man.
I'm glad you said that because I travel right by Murphy Canyon because there's a bridge here. You go under the bridge, man. That mother, I could have been over there.
Ooh, man, that plane.
Not
I
at
mean, can you imagine
not
that?
at 3 in the morning though, but around maybe about 7 or 8, I'll be in that area.
Well, they found out that the runway lights didn't work.
Damn.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's a cold game, man.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's a cold game.
Yeah, it's a cold game.
I don't know why people want to fly them jet planes, and I don't fly planes. Period. I don't like none of them. I don't get up. Ain't nothing up under the airplane, man. I don't give a fuck what they say. Oh, it's safer in the car, man. Bullshit. There's something under the car, the goddamn street. I can turn right, left, stop, go forward, or jump the fuck out. I can't do none of that shit in the airplane.
No, you know the only thing, if you look at the numbers, they have a lot less plane fatalities than they do car fatalities.
Right.
People die. Yeah, so the numbers are when a plane crash, yeah, there's a bunch of people, but I mean, accidents every day. Just so many people die in vehicles. If you Google it, you'd be like,
Oh yeah,
what?
I seen it. I just don't believe it. I don't go for the okie doke with them. I mean, I know there's always an accident, but everybody don't die in a car accident. Everybody
No,
die.
they don't die.
Everybody died in an airplane when that motherfucker come out there, Scott. They through.
Yeah.
Bernard, you cooked you some ribs yesterday?
Saturday, I cooked Saturday.
Oh.
No, Sunday. Sunday from that way. Yesterday, I didn't have to do anything. Yeah, I cooked
I
some
know
ribs.
Monday holidays be making you say, "What fucking day is it?"
Right. Yeah.
I put a pineapple, bell pepper, a whole onion. I had a red and a purple and a white one,
Mm-hmm.
and a portobello mushroom, and what else I put on that motherfucker? Some corn. That shit was
Oh
gooder
yeah, I
than a
put some
motherfucker,
corn.
man.
You know what? I gotta try them vegetables. I got this black basket. It's called a vegetable basket. You can put shrimp and all that in it to put on your grill. I'm gonna use it for that. I'm gonna put like you say,
I put
onion,
them
pineapple.
straight on there. I sliced
Oh, you put
the bell pepper in half and then another quarter and put that
yeah.
whole motherfucker on there and put a whole onion on that motherfucker. Slice the top part, to let the
Yeah.
root part stay on there so it'll stay attached, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I should have got a carrot because carrot's gooder than a motherfucker when you release them sugars in there.
Yeah,
Hell
them sugars. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
I be eating carrot for hot dogs.
Yeah, shit, I'm gonna try that.
So do.
Mm-hmm.
Carrot wrapped in a hot dog, wrapped in a bread, huh?
Hell yeah, I put mustard, ketchup, relish all on that motherfucker, just like a hot dog.
Do you cook the carrot or you just you cook it?
Yeah, I cook it.
Yeah, put it on the grill.
We put it on the grill.
Yeah. Okay.
Sometimes
let me show you.
Sometimes my people they boil it first. They boil it first so they have it'll be a little soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker be good, man. Tastes like a real hot dog. Ever since y'all start talking about cooking, now Sir Fishley out here come talk about his onions and shit. Yeah, the onions was good. They over here cooking meats and portobellos and shit like that. Corn. That corn be good to motherfucker. Man, I'm mad.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing for the Popeyes for was corn, mac and cheese, biscuits, and fries. They cut out the corn. I cuss their ass out when they cut out the corn.
I wrap that corn in that foil with some garlic butter and some salt and pepper, and I wrap it in there and put it on the grill. Ooh, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that corn's a motherfucker.
Yeah. I like that corn. They say it's hard to digest, but it's better than meat.
Well, and you just got to eat corn with, like, say, greens or onions and stuff that'll make it come out.
What kind of shit is that, Ali?
Well, you got to because you want the shit to come out. So you got to mix corn with vegetables to make it digest so it come out sooner than just eating the corn by itself. So you got to have some vegetable in there.
Right.
Same thing with meat. People say, people eat meat at night. And it's okay if they want to eat chicken, but don't eat the chicken without the vegetables. You got to have the vegetables to help the shit digest. Yeah, but it's all good, man. To each his own, man. As long as they living, man. I pray that everybody that eat meat live to be 200 years old, man. I really do. Because I know everybody ain't gonna stop it, but just because they don't stop don't mean they ain't healthy, I just know I feel better without the meat in my system, man. My body feels 100% better, man. I don't catch cold. I don't catch colds and shit like that. Nothing.
Somebody was asking me yesterday about it. I said, man, y'all, shit, that meat ain't what it's supposed to be, what it's cooked up to be. They ain't giving us the right stuff.
No, not no more. Not no more. It's a cold game. But hey, man, everybody out there, eat what you eat, and just make sure you talk to the Most High about it. Tell the Most High to help you digest. Help me digest, Lord. And that's all you got to say. Because you ain't got to say what to digest. The Most High know what you're talking about. You ain't got to ask for specific help. Just ask for help. He know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Who cares where Snitchy is? I'm running this shit, Camrata.
I'm here, sister.
Nobody asked you to say shit. Go back in the back.
It's a third. I am in the back. That's why sister's asking where I'm at.
No, she don't need to know where you at. What you trying to say, Camrata? I ain't interested enough for you. That's all right.
She didn't say that.
I was gonna give you one of these carrot hot dogs, Camrata. Yeah. When you out there with the big trucks, man, you look like you, man. Do you work 28 hours a day?
I try to do 8 to 12 for sure.
Oh, I swear to God, you said 28 hours on one of your shirts.
Nah. This shirt right here say "Real Man Drives Truck."
Oh, okay. I thought it said "Real Man work for 28 hours."
I have worked 28 hours before.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I don't do it now. I try to put. Sometimes it's it can be low as 5, up to try to 12.
Yeah.
It can get crazy. I might work 15 though sometimes.
Yeah.
Depending on what I got. You know what I mean? This a cutthroat business. You know.
Yeah.
But the streets is even worse. How about Jay was talking about that today? They talking about you gotta work well. The problem with people that hustle, they work too. They gotta buy the product, they gotta distribute the product, they gotta cut the product up, package it up. They gotta do all that. Them trying to hustle, and then you gotta worry about the customer, then you gotta worry about the police. I mean, it's a whole lot of work in that, but at the end of the day, it's illegal. So my thing is, if you ain't paying no taxes on it, it ain't a good hustle.
Yeah.
That's shit. They be out there hustling, man. They take it away from you.
Yeah, man. That game is old, man. It worked for a little while.
Yeah, it ain't many people know how to get in and get out.
Yeah.
Man, this shit ain't fair. Then it ain't cool to the community. It ain't none of that.
No, it ain't.
It ain't cool, man. We allow it, and all we got to do is don't allow it. That's what Jay was talking about. They was talking about on whatever that show, The Breakfast Club. I get what they were saying. Shit.
Well, what was that thing?
Huh?
What was they saying on the Breakfast Club? What were they saying?
About mediocrity and being your best
We asked
person.
Bernard, nigga. Shut up. Go in the back.
Yeah. Hey, well, they talking about mediocrity, like she said, and the thing is, we as a people, and they're not talking about if you could be like Dre was saying, you could be a janitor, you could be any of that, but just do the best that you can. Like I say, I know some plumbers and some janitors that make more than teachers that work in the school district. So it's not about what you are. I mean, everybody knows service. My dad used to tell me that all you got to do to make money is do what everybody else don't want to do.
Right.
Right.
Go tranquilize Snitchy Poo in the cage at the zoo. Nobody want to do that, but I do it for Snitchy.
Wow. Thanks, Cuddle.
Shoot it with that tranquilizer.
Yeah.
Good morning, Snitchy and Fred and Bernard.
Hey.
Good morning,
I saw that car. I saw that car Peach yesterday. I fell asleep. That's all right. I'll get it there the next day. Man, I was out.
Let me tell you, I almost didn't make it into work this morning. I'm so exhausted.
I know. I don't like. That's what I was just saying. I hate. Man, you call yourself. I said, well, I'm gonna take 4 days off. I'm tired. I could have worked and not been this tired.
Right. I'm sitting here calm. Well, also because I can't sleep because of that because of my allergies. They said they basically told me yesterday it is my allergies.
So it's allergies to okay.
Yeah, so
what they told you to take?
I have Laurentidine and I got to get some Flonase.
Oh, because I take that Zyrtec. That Zyrtec the one.
Yeah, the Laurentidine helped last night, so I was able to finally get some sleep, like around 3 o'clock this morning. But I had to get up for work at 5. So while I was working, I was falling asleep again, and then when I was listening to you guys, I fell asleep again.
Yeah, always.
I told my boss, I was like, "Look, I'll be in by 10, but it's now 10. It's almost 10:30. I'm just now walking in the building."
Damn. Ain't know how it be. Ain't know how it be.
Knowing him, he almost told me not to come in, but he was like, "Yeah, this is your meeting day, isn't it?" I was like, "Yep, I have hella meetings." He's like, "All right, well, we'll see you shortly." Shoot.
Oh, I'm glad it's not strep throat.
Me too.
Yeah, you don't
Me
need
too.
that. You don't need that. It's strep throat. That's rough.
Plus, it's just a reminder I need to drink my water too. Because I went to a party. I went to a party Saturday night, and I was in the garage, and everybody who was smoking, and they got a little smoky in there. So I think that's one of the things that cleared up my allergies.
Smoking that weed.
Our sister Karada says that Flonase will knock them allergies out.
Yeah, I thought I had some. That's why I didn't buy it yesterday. But the one I had at home already expired. So I don't play with expired medicine since I work in biotech.
You sound like my wife. Yeah, man, listen. They put them dates on that stuff so you can buy some more. It lasts a little longer than what they say.
No. So this is what it is. I used to work in biotech. So I used to work at Bayer in Berkeley.
Yeah.
And what it is that's so the expiration date that's on the bottle is the last date that it's full strength. So after that, it deteriorates over time.
Okay,
You
so
just don't know how fast.
If it's not full strength, then take a little more. Shit, I ain't throwing mine away. I'm telling shit.
Man, double up, just double up, and you get back to full strength. Just take
I hate that. Hey, you know how you see that date that say Best Buy? Yeah, they say Best Buy. I asked my wife, see it in the trash can. I said, now why is that in the trash can? Oh, it ain't no good. I said, it's just Best Buy. Oh, it ain't no good. I say, Lord,
well, now there is some truth to what you say, King Bernard, about perishables and shelf life on canned goods and stuff like that. Not that we should eat too many canned goods.
How long you think you can keep a can of corn? How long you think you can keep a can of corn?
You can keep a can of corn. King Bernard, try not to eat that can of corn past 6 months after the expiration date.
Oh, Fred, did you hear that?
Yeah.
It's 6 months. 6 months past the expiration date.
Come on now, King Bernard. You can't go
What is that you got?
Yeah.
What is that you got, Ali?
I'll do that now. I'll get it.
Go ahead, let Bernard finish. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, Flonase ain't shit. And I ain't trying to dog on what Comrade said. Flonase ain't shit.
Wholesale Cuddles. So this is called what is this called?
This
Cuddles?
is called X-Hands. You got to get this straight from your ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Oh.
You can't get this on the market. They got it in the pharmacy somewhere else. They mail it to you from another pharmacy, not from any pharmacy everywhere. This shit right here, you put your mouth on this part right here.
Yeah.
And then you put that in your nose.
Oh.
And then you blow and press. And Flonase ain't got shit on X-Hands.
And that's good for allergies.
That's good for anything your nose and mouth and throat is going through.
Oh.
It's called X-Hands. It's been on the market for about maybe 5 years.
Oh.
You know.
I think you're trying to show us the box. Hold it a little closer.
No, I know what to do, nigga. Don't try to tell me what to do.
I can see it.
Just your motherfucking ass back and just kick back and wait to what I'm doing. Now, you always trying to act like you running something.
I just wanted to read what you were showing.
You ain't running shit, girl.
You look like 28. You got 28.
Shut up.
There we go.
I always got something to say. You don't know nothing about this, but that's what you need. Flonase ain't shit.
X-Hands.
Flonase get you to sneezing like a motherfucker.
Right.
Don't be co-signing King Fred.
And then they got this other one called what is this? Alazatine. Alazatine is the shit too. That's better than Flonase too. Alazatine.
Alazatine.
Yeah, Alazatine. That shit right there is no joke.
Right.
Flonase shit is overrated.
Okay.
You know. You some real shit out there, you know. Some real stuff. So
I just trying to say my Flonase is prescribed. I heard the over-the-counter is expensive.
Well, if Flonase work for you, go ahead.
It's not like a price issue.
Yeah, I don't pay for none of this shit. My insurance pay for everything. I don't have to come out the pocket for Nathan. Nothing.
Well, God bless you, my friend. But it sounds like the woman on the phone, or you go on the radio show, she said something about price. And I was trying to figure out if price was the issue.
Well, Sister Conrada is saying that she heard that the over-the-counter version of Flonase is expensive, but hers is prescribed. King Fred.
I think Fred can read.
Flonase.
Yeah, I do that, Cal. I can see with Cal. Shut up, Nicole. God damn.
Well, thank you for reading. Okay.
Shut up. Be quiet. You fucking up my whole reaction and response. Just be quiet. Go in the back. Go call J.K. Alicia Floods Pete. Kyle Williams, you're 5, actually you 7 years late. I've been flushing pee through my nose, my brother.
Damn, not the pee today.
Yeah, that's how I never get sick. Nigga, all you gotta do is pee, put it in your hand, and sniff it. And your nose will never have no more problems again with no fucking allergies and pollen and shit outside.
You're in therapy. You're in therapy.
You're in therapy, baby.
Oh, shit.
I don't know why people scared of themselves. Heal yourself with yourself. Stop listening to them goddamn doctors give you some shit with side effects.
Ain't that the truth?
Even the shit I just showed you got side effects. I only used the shit one time. It worked. You got to learn what to do. Learn what to do.
Yeah, I've had trouble with my allergies as well, Tarcissa Conrada, since
You
childhood.
don't pee in your hand and snort it?
No, Comrade talking about she's been suffering for allergies since 12 years old.
Well, tell her to pee. What? Well, does she pee regularly? Ask her to just give it one try. Hell, if she's been suffering that long, a little pee ain't hard.
Well, you know, some folks don't want to heal themselves. They want their doctor to be like, yeah, take that.
Ass over here. I'll piss on her.
Yeah.
Oh, my deductions. To our brother Cal, please check your messages. I sent you a message. I just hope that you received it. Our brother Curtis Mitchell says, I remember Cassie had mentioned that
Curtis
a home remedy for sinus problems.
Curtis full of shit.
Why are you gonna put him out there like that, Cuddles?
Curtis, you ain't said nothing about for no home remedy sinus problems. When she say that on at the trial? What he say? Oh, that's
our brother Cal. Yes,
oh,
old dog.
Must learn new tricks. Yeah, man, sniff your urine, man. Shit, ain't gonna hurt you. You're gonna be like, God damn. And after you start feeling it, you're gonna be like, damn, I should have did that shit long time ago. Urine gets rid of mucus, man.
He can sniff somebody else's pee too. Anybody's pee.
Nah, I sniff my own. I don't fuck with nobody else pee. Now
Well, you know if he down there, he just tell his old lady to goddamn me.
No. Let her drink and use her own urine. I use my own urine. Now the only people that need to use other people's urine is folks they can't pee.
Oh shit! Damn, well, now you ain't got to even go. Yeah.
If you can't pee, you got to get you some pee from somebody else. Your trust.
So you think if one of these little girls on the show say, "Okay, come over here, let me pee on you"?
No.
Pick it a burn, it'll sting.
Well, you know, bear urine don't work on humans. You know, Snitchy got bear urine. You know, you can't use that.
What's Snitchy? It's a whole bunch of other motherfuckers on here. I mean, how come you just got to be by Snitchy?
Well, you know, that's you know, listen, she the only one here right now. You know, I don't know where the other ones is at. But
they around.
They probably you right. They around watching somewhere, huh?
Motherfucker hibernate. Can't wait. They scared of you.
They scared of me, huh? I ain't
mad. Show your face. Show your face. Ooh.
I ain't mad at them. They can be scared all they want to. Good. All you motherfuckers that's going on that ship, that cruise, nigga, you better take you some X-Hands with you because you're gonna get sick. Fucking with that damn cruise.
Don't wish that upon
What you mean? Every goddamn ship motherfuckers get sick on, Nicole, don't you know that?
No, but not everybody. You said
Yes,
y'all like.
Yes, it is. I said you better bring your X-Hands and your nose and your medication, nigga. Well, that's a great warning. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, what you want me to tell them to go on there with nothing?
No, I did. Okay, thank you, Cuddles. Thank you.
Damn, this motherfucker here. Good Lord, you don't even.
I said, Karada, did you see that, Cuddles?
You don't even listen well. I don't even stay out of me. Stay out of me and Kamrada's business. Won't you go find you some business? Damn, you're just a cock blocking motherfucker.
Wow. Our brother Cal has a question for you, Cuddles.
I know what he got. Shut up. God damn. Cal, I'm dealing with this retard, man. This motherfucker need to go in the back and go eat a carrot. Salt up and not
carrots on the line.
For 3 to 4 months. I am very sensitive to salt taste now that I have over 30 years. Oh, goddamn, Kamrada. Well, you need to stop doing something shit. God damn it. It's always something wrong with you motherfuckers that have been holding this shit for 30, 40. Nigga, do something about it. Shit, stop eating. Your diet is wrong. Something ain't right. God damn it. Change something. Dr. Diddy was right to have healthy men pee and Cassie. No, he wasn't. That wasn't. Y'all motherfuckers is crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna get detoured away from pee listening to the goddamn Diddy case. Urine therapy has been around before Diddy was ever even heard of. Okay? Diddy ain't got shit to do with urine therapy. Nothing. God damn it. Now you 82 years old, Cal. Why are you even watching the goddamn trial like that in the first goddamn place? You shouldn't know shit about the goddamn Diddy trial, Cal Williams. 82-year-old. She said, that's why I like Flo. You need to get rid of Flonase. You shouldn't have to use Flonase all your goddamn life, Kamrada. God damn. shit.
So it says here, urine therapy, also known as
Nobody asked you
euthanasia,
nothing. You see
has
this
been around.
motherfucking retard?
I'm
Fred?
adding to the discussion. It has been around. Oh Lord, it has a long and varied history with origins dating back thousands of years in various cultures. It has been used for diagnostic and therapeutic purposes in traditional medical systems and was popularized as an alternative medicine practice in the early 20th century. That's the 1900s to the young folks.
Is this you and by yourself, Fred?
No, she got it. She got it. And they go chocolate peach over there. And then they got
I thought that was a big ass flower.
Stop it.
Then we got old girl Tammy.
Yep. Good to see you, Sister Cammy.
I thought y'all had ran poor Cammy off.
No.
Cammy done ran herself off.
She was a little under the weather.
Cammy been eating them carrots, trying to get back to right. She was fucking with them sausages for a little while.
King Fred, are you looking forward to your vacation?
There she go.
It's the third hour of power. You said what?
I'm on vacation.
You own a vacation.
You can't tell.
Well, I'm talking about the family reunion. Yes, I see that you are at your leisure, sir. I'm speaking of your travels.
Yeah. Can't wait. And then I won't be going to Barcelona, but I can't wait. I was gone this weekend. I was who was that? Down to Austin. Got in here yesterday morning. Got to go buy a windshield wiper. It was raining so hard, the windshield wiper fucking blowing back cars on the side of the road. Came home. They had a little storm come through here last night, took out a tree. So I'm just killing them. It didn't break my arm. It didn't cost me shit to just sit here and just look at the peaceful weather and breathe.
That's nice.
Yeah. Don't hate. Ali gone?
He's here.
What's up, OG?
Nothing, man. You know how life goes. You know, it's been raining and storming and wind's been blowing and shit. But everything's killing. Everything's Gucci, man.
But you looking good out there, man. Don't let nobody shake you or fake it. I know you won't.
Nah, you know, you gotta come correct and don't come at all. Fucking around here, dog.
They gonna cheat. You back with you.
What's good, Uncle Fred? You got Uncle Fred.
I can't call it, man. Just chilling.
Man, look at you. Got your hat on. You got your stunner shades on. You got your gold chain on. You like you about to go on a cruise, Uncle Fred. Where you about to head to?
I'm on it. I'm on that motherfucker, man. I wouldn't have nothing but the best around me.
Uncle Fred ready.
Look up, Fred. Look up. Look on the screen.
Summon Yusef.
Everybody gonna leave now. That motherfucker had a show to himself.
Like Yusuf is his goddamn butler. Get your butler in there. Summon.
Oh man, you done fucked up the whole show. Now your lips is the same color as your towels.
You have nothing to talk about. You have no topic. You have nothing to talk about. It's pitiful watching you.
You towel lip motherfucker.
It's pitiful watching you. I mean, go drink your own piss. Have the whole fucking neighborhood come over and piss on you. I could give a shit.
Damn.
Hey Lee, you know.
But I got a bone to pick with Yusef Kinte.
He ain't here.
He ain't here. He ain't
Where
home.
is he?
He ain't at home. Hey Lee, you know
He's coming.
those
He's here
Tesla
somewhere.
trucks. Those Tesla trucks are hard to sell now. You know they dropped the price to $72,000. Give you 0% interest for like 6 years.
Is that right?
Yep. They desperately trying to get rid of them bad boys. They
Man, don't
begging
nobody
people to
want
get
one
them.
of them ugly motherfuckers. I can't stand them motherfuckers. Everybody in the goddamn Tesla, now they giving them cheaper. So now the whole world gonna be full of Teslas.
Well, you know, it's so much competition. You know, your boy Torre over there in Kimosato, they just launched their own electric car division, and they got some nice ones, bro. They got some nice ones. And then China just exposed the technology, how far we behind with our stuff. They got one that you can drive on the water or land, bro, for like $30,000.
Damn. What they trying to
And
tell
I like it because all the seats level out like above the armrest and shit, and you can just make it like a bed. You got people that live in their cars actually can live in their cars because it lay out smooth.
Can you put oars on it too?
Can you put what?
Oars.
No,
OARS. I wouldn't expect anybody to know how to spell that.
We're not as smart as you. I've
No,
told
we
you.
ain't smart as you, man. We dumb out here.
But you can just drive them on roller window around, and you know it's cool, man. They are nice, man. They are really nice. I want one. I don't know how much it's going to cost to ship the tariffs.
Chant with me.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Leave us alone. Is that what he just said?
Go find me. Go find me one Yusef Kinte.
That motherfucker.
Hold on, bro. It's the way you talk.
I got
go fetch it.
with
Go fetch it. What the fuck?
got a
Go
romance.
find me him. Man, what the hell is that? Go find him for me. Like,
And
go
what
fetch it.
is
You find him
this?
your damn
Who
self.
are these fucking people that keep talking and yapping their gums? Well, not like Fred. Fred doesn't have any teeth, so his gums are more.
That's what it is. What your
I'm
shirt
in
at,
the
bro?
right class, cambrada. I like to call you cambrada.
Hey Lee. Hey,
Yeah.
Lee. Let's have a GoFund. Get this fucker some shirts, man.
I thought it was
Stop wearing the damn towels.
Man, I offered him 12 new shirts from Costco. He don't want them.
Who doesn't?
You.
You didn't offer me shit.
Well, that's what I did.
You're worse than Beckman.
Okay, we gonna send you some t-shirts, motherfucker. You gonna wear them?
No.
White beaters. Sending white beaters. White beaters, bro.
Why should I wear a shirt? I don't ever wear a shirt.
Nigga, because I bought it for you, nigga. I sent it from motherfucking San Diego to Thailand.
You did. Where'd you send it to? You don't have my
I
address.
sent it. It will be coming from San Diego to Thailand, so that's where I sent it from.
Understood.
Right?
You do know that Amazon delivers free.
Okay, so you want some t-shirts, nigga? Or what?
What size would they be?
Nigga, tell me your size. You medium? You wear a medium or a large? You know, you need a large.
That motherfucker for 2X, y'all.
I wear an extra large because I don't like wearing shirts. I don't want to feel them.
So he wants some 3. He wants some 3X. He wants some 3X.
Old man, sit in your fucking chair and
What's the
pontificate. Whatever you want to pontificate, but nobody gives a shit.
What's the address? What's the address? Okay.
I'm sorry. Say it again one more time.
What is the address that you want this shit to come from? Overnighted from Amazon? We need an address.
Overnighted?
Yeah.
You have any idea what an overnight anything costs to send to here?
I don't give a rat's ass. Do you know who you talking to? My buddy is the richest nigga in town.
Who's that?
Kid King, stupid. The lover man.
It's not richer than my friend, but why is that an issue?
Well, do you want the goddamn
I
shirts
don't
or what?
understand. Why do you fixate? Why do you fixate on how much
I
money
just want you to
JT
let
has?
you know that I'm sitting next to the nigga in charge. I'm fixated. Now, do you want the shirts, man? I'm trying to give you a kind gesture.
What will they say on them?
Man, do you want some basic white fucking shirts from
No,
the United States?
I want I want shirts that say I'm with this asshole or I'm with that asshole. That I might wear.
They're gonna say
Well,
these are from the kings. These are from the black man to the white man and goddamn me,
COVID
Thailand.
has done? You know what COVID has
Man,
done?
do you
to
want
me?
the shirts or what? Stop fucking around.
What shirts are you talking about? Are
We're
you
gonna
nuts?
send you
Basic
some
white
t-shirts. We got
t-shirts.
some white t-shirts, some black ones, some blue ones. We might even send you one of them Cousin Chiefs radio shirts that they got on right now.
Stop eating snot while you're talking to me.
Cousin Chief, give us one of your shirts, man. We want to buy one.
Do you want the shirts or not? Are you gonna send somebody your address where we can send these shirts or what, man?
You know these sheet. You know that Chief has shirts with baked in BO. You know it.
That motherfucker ain't gonna wear the shirts. He's a goddamn clown.
Need to soak them in Dettol, which
He's a
is
fucking monkey. He ain't gonna put no
sort of
shirt
like
on.
a Lysol, something or other. Where is Kinte?
It'd be like pulling teeth, goddamn it, to get him to put some fucking clothes on.
Oh well, you should know about pulling teeth, shouldn't you?
Man, stand back away from the camera. I seen that dandruff in the top, that mange. Drink your juice.
You don't see any dandruff in my hair.
Jesus Christ, this motherfucker make my stomach hurt.
You're an old man sitting in an old chair. Take off all your clothes, sit in the chair, turn off the air conditioning.
I'm not Dre. I'm not your Dre.
Turn off the air in there. Turn off the air conditioning. And then get up in about an hour after you sort of stuck in the chair. Just so we can hear the sound of your body separating.
You crazy, man. So you don't want no t-shirts, you don't want no shirts at all. I can send you some dress shirts.
I'm not gonna wear them.
Why not? Why not, man?
I never wear a shirt.
I know, but we're gonna send you some from the States, man. We're gonna send you some polo shirts.
I get anything I want from the States.
We not from us, but we gonna send it.
Okay. Just so you know, Amazon sends
I think she's working, sister.
A lot of things for free.
I already know that. I'm asking you, do you want us to send you? I got some t-shirts. I want to send them to you.
What size are they?
Large.
I'm gonna buy a special order for your fat po ass.
Listen,
and
I
I'm
saw
a prime
picture of
member.
you.
This motherfucker is so
picture
out
of
of
you.
touch. He just not found out you can get it overnight. I get it to you by fucking 2:00 your time, bitch.
I saw a video of you dancing something or other, and you were fat as fuck.
Who you talking to?
Talking to Fred, and you miss those days, don't you?
Man, Fred ain't fat. Fred ain't been fat for 10 years.
The video that Jay showed 2 shows ago was a picture of Fred, and Fred was fat.
That was 10 years ago.
Was it? He had 3 front booties. You want to?
But he ain't got none of that. He look at him. Fred
So
ain't
where are
fat.
you going with this? Where are you going with this, homeboy?
I just
You
want
want
you to
to be
sit
nice?
in a chair, either shirtless or naked. I don't give a shit. Sit in it long enough so that you sweat, and then I want to hear the sound and record it of you getting out of that chair.
I'll make you do your deal. I'll tell you what, buddy. Right now, if you stand up, take your shirt off, I'll stand up and take my shirt off. But you gotta stand up.
I've seen you without a shirt.
No, I'm talking about you. Stop
we don't
dipping
want to
around.
look.
Don't run around it. How hard is it? How hard is it?
Naked motherfuckers go to the
How
back.
hard is it
You
for you
showed
to
it.
do?
If
Is
you
get
act
your
like you're
Walrus
older,
ass up and stop all this talking. Stand up.
you and I are the same
and
age.
stop
and
hiding.
you act like you're 20 years older than I am.
Listen at this motherfucker.
You don't even have grandchildren. And you act like grandpa. You notice anything different behind me? See anything different?
No, we're not trying to look all up in your house, man. That ain't cool, dude. I don't give a fuck what going in your house.
It's
We
on there.
trying to get you
It's
to put
on
some
there
shirts
for
on.
display to anybody.
Get your ass some shirts.
Yeah, get some shirts and we can start there. We don't want to see around there, up in there where you done goddamn me, hair all over there, fucking skin, motherfucking pee all over there, dude. Give it a break.
Give what a break, Fred.
Fred, you see that message?
All I want
That
is
one
a
from
piece of
Cammy?
kente. That's all.
Yeah, somebody mentioned I did not hear you call me old lady. I didn't know, girl. I did not call you none of that. I have a lot of respect for you. I was checking on you, honey. Mm-mm. I
Oh,
would
you know
never
what
talk
you said.
anything silly shit about
Everybody
you.
else heard it. Everybody
you're-
heard it. You know what
You're
you
quite a lady, but I'm trying to deflect from this fool. I can't.
I would just like
Stay focused.
Kunte to come on so that I could destroy him because I tuned in last night on YouTube to see what was going on. And what was going on was a Yusef Kinte just blabbering. And then I checked 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later. An hour later, he was still blabbering. And Mo Moon was sitting on here like this, with her on the couch, just like looking at him like, oh, I would really love to suck his dick. I know that's what she was thinking because I could hear her all the way from wherever the fuck she is.
Don't be disrespectful.
How is that disrespectful? And who asked you anyway? It's a show of men, not women, claiming drinking tea with their fucking pinky finger up. Come on. Stop this game playing that you're something that you're not. You're as evil as Ali. Maybe more evil, I don't know. But you two try to work, you two try to out-evil each other. It's not nice.
Why did you come to that conclusion, sir?
I'm sorry, what?
How did you come to that conclusion, sir?
Who the fuck knows? I came to that conclusion. I'm hearing the screams, like the silence of the lambs from Big Chief over there, who finally spelled his name right. And he's screaming silently. It's the silence. It's the silence of the chief. Well, what's wrong? See, I don't even know this Conrada. What's wrong with her? Conrada, did you mistake me for somebody that asked for your opinion? Because I didn't ask. Nobody wants to hear your opinion.
We didn't ask for your opinion,
picture.
but here you are. So our sister
Yeah,
Conrada,
nobody asked. You must be somebody confused also, because nobody asked for your opinion either.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you didn't ask for.
You feel the need that you must jump in and somehow steer the thoughts and the direction of the show. Which
that motherfucker make that coffee and that cream and just hurt my goddamn stomach, man. I might got the worst stomach when he goes to fucking talking. That motherfucker, he worse than the
What
cream
don't you
and the
like
coffee.
about my coffee?
Oh boy,
Served up, it's steaming.
Oh.
It's served up in a double wall glass. It remains as hot as it was in the beginning until the very end.
Now he's gonna teach us
Everybody
how
who
to drink
drinks
coffee.
coffee in America, look, you got problems in America. You're a bunch of dirty wipers. You think that wiping your ass with toilet paper is sufficient. I don't know why. When the doctor gets done, Fred, when the doctor gets done sticking his finger up your ass, sticking his finger up your ass like
He
that,
like when
do you
you're on
think
the
the
show.
doctor? Do you think the
Where's
doctor
Jay?
goes and cleans
Jay,
his
come
hands
listen at this
with
shit.
toilet tissue?
Jay, the only one likes to hear you.
Well, that's your rich friend, so it looks like you're fucked.
I'm doubly fucked as long as he's fucking around with you.
Why do you think that is?
Because you like to talk about shit, and expose
Like
who
what?
you are. You know, you talk about literally shit.
Who
You're a
am I?
clown. You're shitty. You're shitty.
Who am
What's
I?
fucking OJ? You're the fucking jokester.
OJA. You're such a fucking retard. Where's my Linda hat?
We get you to see what a real live idiot crackerjacker
Is
is
it in there?
on the J King Network. You've been exposed. And you keep on fucking with Snitchy.
Why don't you say, Snitchy Poo? She's an evil woman. I thought she was a decent woman, but she's not.
But who are
Not
you?
what you think of me.
She should never go see Jesus because Jesus will throw up.
You don't even know Jesus. Enjoy your coffee. Stick with the things
How do
you're
you
aware
know
of.
how do you know I don't know Jesus? Let me tell you something.
Huh?
My friend is dead now.
Now he
Jesuit
wants y'all to
priest.
feel sorry for him.
Jesuit priest.
You can forget that.
Well, he's been dead for 2 years.
Call
I
Mary.
don't know.
What
I
you can
thought he
call
was
him a whole
too.
bunch
I
of
thought he
fat
was.
shit.
Well, listen to you talking. Wait, on Mary.
Oh, well, we
You're
don't want to
such
hear
a
that shit. I'm talking over you, man.
you're such a
He got the
conehead
nerve to say
pussy.
Cuddles
You
don't
are.
have no topics. He had to come in here to save Cuddles. And this is what he looks like,
What you
saving
mean
Cuddles.
save me? Nigga, ain't nobody saving me. You saved this shit.
Would you like me to show you?
Howard
like
said
me
he
to
came
show
in
you
here because you
how?
didn't have any topics, anything to
I
talk
don't
about.
supposed to have topics in the third hour, Howard. I don't run the third hour. Snitchy Poo does.
And she's doing a terrible job at it. Do you want me to
Yeah,
show
it
you how
starts with
talk
letting you
radio
in
is
here.
done?
Maybe I should correct that.
Why
Here
don't
you
you show
go.
him? Don't take him down. Jay gonna get mad at you.
You better use your power. Don't be scared.
Go on with your topic, Howard. What's your topic?
Yeah.
Skinless.
Ain't nobody listening to that motherfucker. Oh.
What I should do is turn off the camera and do real talk radio. I can show you how to do real talk radio.
Great. Start your platform, and we'll see how many of us want to come over there and support you. Let us know when you get it established.
Why would I
I'll give
want
you
any of
$2
you
to
on
get
my
it started.
platform?
I'll come fuck with you, Howard.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. When you buy a goddamn
I
platform
talk
for
shit about you,
$12.
Howard. A motherfucker don't hate you, Howard. I talk shit, but I don't hate you.
See, Nicole, and thank you. And Nicole, you're so eager to show your little power. It's not a lot
my
of power. It's a
God.
little
Howard,
bit of
if you
power.
have something to say, if you have a topic, get on with it.
She said you got a little power. She got a big prostate, though.
Damn.
Well, that I have no doubt.
Power Rangers.
Can we send you some saw palmetto? I'll send you some.
Okay. Snitchy Poo, take control of your show.
Again, this
Now,
is
this is
not
the third
a
hour
woman's
power. I'm
show.
here to support. This is not my show. But if you're gonna say something, have something to say.
Oh, as you
Coming
were
on here
doing
with
when
your
I
snacks
came
and whatnot,
in.
have something to say. You come on here, big mouth deviants, all of you. That also includes you then, in the all.
You're so clever.
And what are you?
You must be the. Oh, and what are you? Listen to you. It's almost like kindergarten. You regress.
You are one to talk about kindergarten.
But you're regressing back to kindergarten.
It's more entertaining than listening to you some days, Howard. You can do better.
Let me explain something to you.
Explain something.
You think that you're a woman.
You don't know. You don't have
think that
anything to say
you're-
about what you think of me.
I don't
It
know if
means
you think
nothing
you're
to
born
anyone.
again. Maybe you do think you're born again, but you think you're a woman of Jesus.
You don't know anything about
But
that.
you're not.
And here comes
But
your
you're not, because-
bromance. Here comes your boyfriend. Here he is.
Yes,
It
I'll
happens.
deal with him in a second. But you covet.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That motherfucker been talking about you, Kente.
Snitchy Poo, why you represent me like that?
What you say? He been on here looking around for you. He wanted you to be called and summoned and all this
Why
other
you
stuff.
call him his
He
boyfriend?
love
though?
you because he love him. He love Plankton. He love him.
Yeah, but why you
Who in the back?
associate me with that shit?
I didn't associate you with it.
Yeah, you did. You did. So you don't realize what you be doing.
She don't.
You gotta,
Just
you
like
gotta
that day
think.
when
You
you.
gotta think before speaking. Now.
I do
Yeah,
work on that.
no. Okay.
You're
That's good
doing
enough
pretty
for
good. You're
today.
doing great, Snitchy. Don't listen to these motherfuckers.
Dear Jesus, please give that Conrada Arriba a nice yeast infection. A nice yeast infection. And grow her fingernails long. Thank you, Jesus.
He gave the
Yeah,
last
the
of the
yeast
yeast infections
infection,
to you, Howard.
Howard's cold. He even gave her a yeast infection. He said, "Let her
I
have
thought he said
that."
a C-stick.
It's not a woman show. It's a man show. So if I want to talk about the pussy I just had about 20 minutes ago, that's why I wasn't in the first 2 hours. I'm well within the parameters of this show to have that discussion. You, with your woman's way of thinking, and you're pretending to be a disciple of Jesus, when, as I said, when Jesus would know what you do in his name, he would throw up. And it would be not
Leave
a
that between
quiet
me and the
throwing
Lord.
up.
You worry about your relationship with your creator.
No, you need to worry about your relationship with the Lord, because you have misused and offended. You've offended Jesus with what you do.
If I did, if I didn't, it has nothing to do with you.
So it has everything to do with me, because
It has
your
nothing to do
offense
with
to
you.
Jesus is about me. You covet. You are a female version of
Oh,
the crazy Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
Thanks, Howard.
What did she do in the name of Jesus? What did she do to you in the name of Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh, she's been
Crazy.
maligning me. Well, see,
I
a
couldn't
couple
hear
weeks ago, both Ali and myself pointed out the fact that she lied to Lathers about something that we did or didn't do, something or other. And we pointed that lie out. And the result was of her muting us and throwing us off the platform, because she wasn't woman enough to come up and say, yeah, I did that. I probably shouldn't. So she doubled down. So if she thinks that she's a woman of Jesus or born again, she's not. Because if she's prideful, she's full of pride and she's prideful. And that's her offense. And she knows it. We all know it.
Howard, isn't she supposed to be proudful and lying? Who are we?
I said prideful.
Prideful.
I said prideful, not
Aren't we all
proudful.
supposed to be proudful and feel good about ourselves?
There's a difference between the two words. I know you don't know what it is, but there's a difference between prideful and proudful. Proudful's not even a word, you idiot.
It is a word.
When you
How
sit
you
there
gonna
and eat
say
your ice
proudful is
cream,
another
buck
word
ass
and you
naked,
just
are you proudful when you sit there like that? It seems like you really are enjoying yourself. And when people have meals and eat comfortably like you do, it's like in your head,
My
you
boy
are.
made this for me. It's delicious.
Now you want to bring your boy in here again. Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
want to bring my boy. What are you going to do about it, old man? Why don't you tell me?
No, you came on the show today and you had a bone to pick with Yusuf Kintak.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Yusuf, I watched you. I tuned in last night on YouTube. You were talking. Then I fast forwarded about 10 minutes. You were still talking. And then I fast forwarded a half an hour, and you were still talking.
So that means that he goes back through
was sitting on her. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking to you, Fred.
Watch me piss him off. All I got to do is talk over him like this.
On the couch with her head on the couch like this, just giving you, I don't even know what, just giving you all these looks. And it was like Jesus Christ Superstar. And you were Jesus Christ, obviously.
Yeah.
So what's your point?
He's on
How
one.
do you get away with talking so much?
You see that, Fred? That's that pure.
Nobody else talked. Nobody else was talking except you. And all your birds or your disciples.
Because I just like to talk over your dumb ass. We don't give a fuck about what. We don't have to clarify what you're talking about. It's not the OJ show.
Fred, you are always 10 minutes behind. What's that like?
That's a good thing. I don't run into the fire and I don't use the bathroom after you. The smoke clears, dumbass.
Well, I don't know anything about. I don't know what you mean by the smoke.
The stank. The stank. Whatever you fucking carry.
I wish you would speak English just once. We don't have toilet paper in the bathrooms.
Here we go with this shit.
You do.
It's
and you
Man,
seem
why
to
you
have
keep
the
saying the
wherewithal.
same thing?
You seem to have
You
the
need some new
wherewithal to
shit.
buy things. You seem to have the wherewithal to buy things, but you don't buy yourself a proper bidet. Why don't you go on Amazon and go look for a proper bidet? You might be less grouchy if you walk around and your ass is not crunching all the time.
Hey, Kente, it's time for you to be in Dago, man. The family coming this year? Because I know it's around that time.
I don't know,
like
man. I
the
don't
show.
know
I
what
do like
you know.
the.
I usually go, it's because she has the event up there. So
I do like the shape.
she hasn't mentioned
It's a
anything
nice
about
touch. It's a good touch.
it. It's been windy here a lot every day, Ali. How's it there? Is it kind of windy every day?
It's 69 degrees down here.
How's the wind though? How's the wind?
Oh, the wind it's pretty good.
Today is the calmest day. Today is the calmest day it's been in like 2 months, man. I mean, it's been it's been pleasant, but it's always been a wind. It's windy. And today, it's been the calmest day. And actually, yesterday I read it's supposed to be a trend of a heat wave coming, or just
That's Wandy's. That's Wandy's nickname, by the way.
That is correct.
What trend?
Oh, why is she adding things?
What is her nickname? Trend?
No, her nickname is Windy.
Oh, Wendy.
Not
Who
Wendy.
is?
Not Wendy. Windy.
Yeah, Wendy.
Yeah, like he was talking about the wind.
WIND. Wendy.
Wendy.
Is that the word of the day?
No.
Wendy.
The word of the day is something else.
What was the first part? What's the first part of her name? What's the first part of her name? I accept motherfucker that only speaks English.
Her name is Luz B. Wendy. She's a winner and a loser.
Her last name is Howard or.
Hey, Howard. The word of the day, Howard, was sweetener.
Like your lip, sweet beat.
Like that?
Look at it. If you watch it go turn red, look at it turning red.
Did you like that one, Howard?
I'm enjoying my coffee.
Look at it.
You like that word of the
I'm
day,
halfway
Howard?
through. I always hate when it's halfway through because it's closer to the end. It's depressing.
Is it from Brazil? Is your coffee
But
from
I
Brazil?
enjoy my coffee while I can.
Is it from Brazil? Is it from Brazil?
The coffee is made in Thailand.
So you don't use
Mostly
sweetener.
Chiang Rai, mostly the Northwest. Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai Coffee's
How much
excellent.
does it cost? About 50 cents or a quarter for a goddamn big sack? I know it's economically suitable for you. How much did that cost and how long?
500 grams cost me about $5.
Ali, he
Damn.
don't use sweeten her. He use sweeten him.
That's why I try to get Drake. That's why I try to get Drake.
Boys.
I cannot
Drake
get
don't go same.
Amazon.
Sweeten
I
him.
cannot get Amazon
him.
to ship Sweeten Love.
Sweeten him.
I've forgotten what it tastes like.
That's gonna be
You
more
ordered some hymns.
tomorrow.
You know you done ordered him. You know you done ordered him some hymns. You seen the
Yeah.
commercial on hymns? You know you got
Yeah.
you some hymns.
Now he
For
don't
hair,
got
they got it for they got it for hair.
T-shirts I got.
They have it for hair and they have it for your penis. Hymns.
What are you talking
in
about?
America overnight?
You wouldn't
What?
know what we're talking about because you're not like us.
I've
You're
been in
just not
America
like us,
almost.
man.
I haven't been in America almost 10 years.
It's frustrating for him too. You get that part right.
It don't matter if you've been if you was on our block, you still wouldn't be like us.
Still
You
be
just
running
be
around talking about, hey guys, slow down.
You
What's going on? Where you
You
going?
would all be drinking my coffee.
Hey, let me tell
Just
you,
like
in
everybody
OAJ's
else.
defense, that nigga came on the block, Kente, and he was looking for you.
First thing in the morning, what that nigga at? That nigga say, that motherfucker does.
That
I've
nigga
been
came
listening
on the block, Kente, and said, "Where is
straight up.
Yusuf at?"
Where the youth? I got a bone to pick with this motherfucker.
That
What's the
motherfucker
problem?
came.
What's the
Ask
problem,
him.
OJ?
And he was by himself, Kente.
What's the
He didn't even
problem,
have Beckman with
OJ?
him.
Why you got a problem with Kente? Cause I was
Well,
talking.
you were too busy last night mind fucking the birds.
What's wrong with that?
Mm.
That's
I
what
don't
you
know.
call safe sex.
Hmm.
Is it?
Yeah. You never done
I
it?
don't understand. What, safe sex?
No, mind fuck.
All the time.
Oh. You must
Give him
have
some
a
fucking
you
information
must
where he
have a
can learn if he will listen.
you must have a premature ejaculation problem then, where they don't listen to you well. They just shun
I
you
fail
away.
to see the coupling of premature ejaculation and these women who hang on your every word. Mo Moon was fixated on you yesterday.
Well, that's because I didn't have a premature ejaculation. I was going on and on and on. Whereas you
It's not
going
ejaculation, it's ejaculation.
right.
Ali,
That's
look at
why
that
I'm used
motherfucker.
up.
Look at him. He can't figure it out.
I seen he like us, man. He come here to fuck with us, man. I'm gonna stop fucking, man. You want me to send you these T-shirts?
All right, hold on. Let me ask you a question, Ali. When I first came on the scene, how long did you
On the
give me?
scene.
How long? What?
He on the scene.
How long did you give me before I was gone?
You was cool. I mean, shit. I didn't fuck with you. Linda, that Linda was trying to get rid of you.
You know, she might be dead. Or I think she's gone because I think I figured out that she had me fooled for a while. I think I finally figured out that whole husband thing, he doesn't exist. He's
Who
a real
cares,
person.
Howard?
He's a real
We're not
person.
agreeing with you now. We're not
But
reading the book. Scratch that shit. Scratch that shit, old boy. Scratch that shit.
how many times did you say that?
About 3 or 4. Scratch that shit, homeboy. Scratch that shit. Scratch
No,
that
I
shit. How
just
many
want
times
you
did you
to. I
scratch?
want you to think about this. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a bit distracted over here
Look at this
on the right.
motherfucker, man.
On the right, Conrada. I don't wish on you a yeast infection. I wish on you a raging yeast infection that requires 2 hands full of fingernails, long ones. Because you have a big mouth. You don't know who I am. You don't know really, well, maybe you do know a little bit, but you don't know much about me. But you, madam, are a stupid cunt.
Hey, don't call her that. You can't call her here on that show bad anymore. I'll call Jay, motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's
Comrade.
gone. He's
Comrade
gone.
gave it
No
to
more
him.
cunt calling here.
She said,
Yeah,
I
no
hope
more
they. She said, give you a yeast infection in your booty hole.
Well, the problem is Nicole shouldn't be doing anything because I'm permitted here to give my opinion. We've already had a discussion about
You
the
will
word
not be
cunt.
disrespecting the sisters.
We already had a discussion about the word cunt.
The
Fuck up,
email is
woman.
on the way. The
Nicole?
email is on the way to Jay.
The
It's
email was
already
automatic. It already went.
Send it
It
now.
already went out,
Send it
guys.
urgently.
You're late.
Nicole, you
Look at
can't.
Sam offended.
Nicole,
Respect. Yes. Yes.
she said some fucked up shit about him, so you can't say he can't
Well,
say
it's the
that.
truth.
He wished her
It's the
yeast
truth. But it's
No,
the truth,
because he
Ollie.
read this. That's why.
No,
That's
he wished her a yeast infection
No,
first.
that was at. She wrote that at 10:58, nigga. It's
It's
11:15.
Cuddles.
Why are you always trying to stay out of their business? She talking about him, and he talking about her. Now stop.
Okay, now go ahead on.
He spoke of her about the yeast infection.
It don't matter. They talk about each other all the time.
They both got one. Look at his head and look at her itching.
Right.
Oh, fuck you, Conrada. Fuck you, and fuck your whole family. I started it. No, you started it. Shut up, Fred. You started it, Conrada. I didn't start saying anything until you started making comments about me. So fuck you, fuck your whole family, root and vine. Cunt.
Damn, I ain't never heard it like that. What? Say that again.
Damn.
Fuck your whole family and root
Fuck your whole family.
What do the root vine mean, man? That was a white boy shit. I ain't never heard that. What do root vine mean?
It's not. It's not
root
white
to
stuff.
vine.
It's
root to
Thai.
vine.
It's Thai is what it is.
Okay. Root vine, motherfucker.
Root and vine.
You go get my ass chopped up and served in sushi.
from the root until the top of the whatever it is.
Good. From the
family.
From the Rudy to the Tootie, in other words.
And she's
From
another.
your family,
another
from the
liar.
Rudy to the Tootie.
You know, let me tell you something. Women seem to be touched and more prevalent to lie. I don't know why that is, but women seem to prevail when it comes to lying. They seem to embrace it. So that Conrada Ariba is a fucking liar. Because all I got to do is look back at the time that I came in here, and immediately when I came in, she starts writing all sorts of shit about me. So fuck you. I started. You stupid lying cunt.
Woo! Get it. Yeah. I'm going back. Let me see. Let's see here. Yeah, Fred.
I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, camaraderie. Just gonna have some camaraderie.
Cammy said, "What little sausage are you talking about, Ali?"
Damn. She came hard.
Oh yeah, she did come at him. It's right here. She said, "Well, you never have to worry about nobody staring at you, OAJ."
He was insulting me, Cuddles.
Well, he was insulting you. So what?
What you mean? So what?
She said something to him. Is what he's saying.
Cuddles, you said the rules are if you get bagged on, you could get bagged on back.
Girls, that's what's wrong with you girls. You're not fair. You're not fair. You on some stupid shit.
Then they lie about it. Lying is natural to women.
Says the troll and the liar.
That's why I have said repeatedly that the vote should be taken away from women. Some of the worst votes ever cast are by women. So they don't think. They just react. Everything is emotion with them.
You wish, Howard.
They could never run an army, although they think they can, but they could never run an army because the estrogen
You would never cut mustard
is
for the army.
strong. You don't know where I've been.
Look
but
at you.
the
Look at
estrogen
you.
is
Are
very
you
strong with you.
just go ahead somewhere, Howard. Go ahead. Somewhere else.
Why you fucking with Howard? Jay gonna get mad at you.
You know what? It's like I learned from you, Cuddles. I learned
No,
from
you
you.
ain't learned that from me.
You
Get away.
gonna leave that goddamn privileged white boy on if you
Don't
go
you put me in that shit. Jay King come back, he gonna be mad at your ass, not me.
Oh, you know he gonna fucking show you.
Now he might get in Howard's ass though by telling
Very little bit.
Very little bit.
I don't know what Howard's
You
doing.
might get
for him.
that ass. You might get that ass.
Yeah, he just gone. Why are you guys in here picking on Howard? Howard's not bothering anyone. He's trying to defend himself. Go back to sleep, Jay.
Conrad, you're gonna have to go. Conrad, you're gonna have to go all the way to Thailand to kicking his ass.
You have to go on an ass kicking tour with the rest of these motherfuckers.
Well,
He did say that to you, sister. He said it more than once.
Okay, but you can't say that they ain't said nothing to him. All you girls just want to say what he said to y'all. What did y'all say about him? Huh? What you say about him?
I just had a great breakfast, some oatmeal and some strawberries.
You said stuff about Howard.
Doesn't have that. I've never cursed Howard. I never called any
said
any
things about
derogatory
Howard.
names. I called him a fool. I did.
Well,
I'm
come
gonna
on
double
with
down
it.
today.
What else did you call him?
What else?
She didn't offer him no penis.
She didn't.
That ain't the same, brother.
She didn't offer him no penis.
Yeah,
No.
if he talking about he can suck his dick, he ain't offering no penis, so that ain't the same
Well,
thing,
why,
bro.
why
That's
would he say that? Why would you say that?
You should say
OAJ?
dick, Chief. Well, first of all, I never asked her to suck my dick. Why would I ever
Okay.
want that? A woman's
Well,
probably got no teeth. I don't
why
want
would she?
somebody
Why would
gumming
she
my
say
dick.
you said that if you didn't?
She's a liar.
Oh.
Same as Nicole. It's
Everybody's a
endemic.
liar. Everybody's
It's
stupid.
endemic. No,
But you.
the women are liars, and you're a liar.
You wish I were a liar.
No, you are. You're a liar. That's
You
when
wish
I
I
lost.
was a liar.
That's when I lost any respect I had for you, and I had some.
I can give 2 grains of salt about what you think about me, Howard.
Well, apparently you do because you're all up and a Twitter about it.
You're
What
idle to
happened?
me.
Wait a minute. What
You're
happened
just
to you
weird.
guys?
You can't
guys
even get
used
it
to
out
be-
of your
you
mouth.
guys used
You
to be the
just
best of
rejected
buds.
yes.
Wait a minute. I want to get
Nobody
this out
would
real
ask
quick.
Conrada.
You guys used to be the best
Unlike
of
you, Howard.
buds. Wait a minute,
Howard,
Mary
Howard
Poppins.
is the reason. Howard is the reason why I don't fool with Howard. Once y'all
What
let me know
happened
who you
between
are,
you guys?
I will
Because
treat you
at one
accordingly.
time you guys were banning for peace
No,
and love. And
never.
what
No,
happened,
no,
Howard?
no.
What did she do
I
to
treated
you?
Howard with decency and respect. I
She
still
lied.
do, but I'm not going to
She
tolerate
lied.
him. Forget
She
you,
lied
Howard.
about me.
You are
At the
nobody to
same
lie about,
time, she
Howard.
lied
I gained
about
nothing from
Ali.
lying on you, Howard.
Her
You
and
wish
all
I would
those
lie
other
on you,
names.
Howard. You ain't
And a
nobody to
liar
lie
and a
on,
thief.
Howard.
Why are you
When
doing
you
that,
think
Howard?
that you're going to enter the pearly gates of heaven,
Don't worry
Jesus
about the
has a
pearly
little
gates,
surprise
Howard.
up his sleeve for
What
you.
happened?
That is not your concern. Don't worry about the pearly gates. Don't
Well,
even think about those.
I am concerned about your
You
soul.
won't be at the pearly gates. I tell you that.
Oh, I might be running pearly gates. Don't
Why don't you
underestimate
work
me.
on your pearly whites first?
What about pearly whites? You know, I noticed that it's as if I had a stroke. That happened after COVID. My lip doesn't work properly right there. I couldn't whistle after COVID.
Wow. Wow.
And what? Do you wish me a stroke, Nicole? He forgets. He forgets. He told me once to suck his dick. No, I would never want you to suck my dick. If that's you in the picture, trust me, I would never want you, not in a million years, to suck my dick.
Boy.
I would sooner
That's enough,
have
Ollie and Howard. Both of you.
I would sooner have a
I'm
ugly
calling Jay.
transvestite
I'm
suck
paging
my
Jay
dick
as we
rather
speak.
than you, Conrada
Somebody needs to get
Arriba.
control. Ollie gets control of this shit now. Enough of it now.
I ain't got nothing to do with it, man. They don't like it when I touch the board, remember?
No, enough is enough, Howard.
I can't do
You know what
anything.
you're
She's already been snitched on. That's why she's
You're doing too much, Howard. You just calm down.
By the way, you don't notice what's new back there.
We don't care, Howard.
But you should. Has to do with this show.
Nothing that you have other than your naked ass sitting up in here has nothing to do with this show. We give less than a fuck about your toaster, them ragged ass cords, that little tiny motherfucking Skittles box. We don't care what's going on in your house, man.
Skittles box.
The
Give a
Skittles
fuck about what's going on.
Where's the Skittle box
Look
at?
at the pride. Look at the pride on her face right now. If looks could kill, she'd kill everybody. Laser beams coming out of her eyes.
I don't know why she gets so angry.
If you could land any kind of plane on the fucking top of your forehead, that battleship looking motherfucker.
Well, what she does. And we all know what she does. What she does is she comes to the defense of all the women. So the
She's
biggest
always came
defender,
to the defense of you.
no,
She never would mute you. Howard has a voice. Howard can speak. She always was on your tip. I'm like, what did you do? What happened?
That's exactly what you said, sister, when he said that.
Just because he's calling you a liar, you mean to tell me you gonna get us? Who gives a fuck what he think? We all liars. This is a show. He ain't valid. He don't believe in nothing you say. He don't believe in nothing that you say because number one is that you're a female and you're black. So motherfucker, why are you getting all pissy all up with this motherfucker?
My thing is,
Enough. Shut up. Get in the bag.
Howard came on here and said he was saving Cuddles because Cuddles was bombing out, and this is what he brought in.
Get your ass in
I didn't say Cuddles was bombing out. The failure,
but you're still giving
failure
him
of
too much
this
energy.
show.
Just talk over him
The
and use your
failure
mute button.
of
Who
this
gives a
show
damn? I
moving
thought you
forward
could fucking
is on
get musty and tough up. Wrestle him down, mute him, talk over him, act like he's not here. You act like the whole world coming to an end because of this cracker.
The world
She
ain't
shouldn't
coming
even
to
be
no
on
end
the
because of
screen.
Howard.
Nobody wants
I
to
never
look
said
at
that, King Fred.
Well, you look like it. Look like you about to crack.
What I look like and what it is are not the same thing.
She's
You do look like the world had ended over there in
I
Mercedes.
know, but the girl don't look like that. Just keep muting him and putting him on mute, put him in the back. That's funny to us. Stupid. Fuck with him. Bad.
She looks like she's
You
gonna
got
cry.
the power.
I'm not gonna cry, Howard.
She has no power.
Well, mute him and fuck with him back, or even get off the stage. You got to be tough.
I'm not gonna shed no tear.
Right. That's it.
You know, now you got to stand up.
Look, she's a demon possessed.
I want you to
That's
just tell
why.
me. You want me to
That's
get
why
him?
she.
You want me to
That's
get
why
him?
she spits it.
Are you gonna let me get him? You gonna be my friend from now on? I'll tear his ass up. I'll unbury that motherfucker that he loves so well if you want me to.
This is why.
Want me to get him for you?
In the
Who,
face.
King Fred? Me?
No, you want me to get him?
Yes.
I'll tear that motherfucker up. I'll make that motherfucker cry.
He loved that. He want all of that. That's the whole thing here. Howard want all of our attention.
Well, then smile and stop sitting there like this motherfucker got you in deep
I
thought.
have
You
other
just
things
want
that I
to say,
could be doing. Was my
Mama.
point. I have other things I could be doing other than sitting up here listening to Howard talk about nothing.
Well, muting.
Yeah, in the
Yeah,
show.
I
Shit,
dare
you
you.
got
I
power.
dare you.
All right, you calling it, Cuddles?
I'm not
I
calling shit.
dare
Hey,
you.
Fred, you calling it? I have things
No,
to do.
no,
All
we're
right,
not calling
so
it.
Don't
y'all
put us
You
in
got
dog.
to
entertained
fight
by
back.
Howard.
Like you trying to put
Nobody
us in
called
dog. You don't listen to us any other time. Don't listen to me
Fight
now,
back.
motherfucker.
I do not call the show like that. Cuddles,
Well,
don't even say that.
talk to Lapis.
Well,
Get him on the
what do you
stage.
mean by saying, do you want to
Fight
call
back.
it? What is this?
Fight back or put a
What is
discussion
this?
on.
He
Anton,
is
are you
nobody
the
to fight with.
female?
He ain't
Are you
nobody
the
to fight with.
female Anton Chigurh? Call it.
Oh
Call it.
Lord, what is
Sister,
that?
hold a little closer, sister, the background. You'll call it.
She ain't
Nope.
got no power to call nothing.
You ain't got no call. You ain't even got no bird
Okay,
in there.
wonderful. See you tomorrow. Same bad time and channel. Love y'all. Have a beautiful day.
We gonna
Who called it?
Love you, sister.
Nakia called it. I saw I in the